Righto, I'm back. Another cursed confut here while eating. I've never had caviar or roe. That's pretty fucked up, right? I'm now banned from the local little... I don't even know from what direction I should be objecting anymore. Right. I'm banned from the local Lido. What is a Lido? I've heard Lido a few times. Roe is just salty, so it probably just tastes like cum, right? Cum mixed with eggs, maybe? I don't know. Outside pool. Why wouldn't you just say outside pool? Is this a Britishism? Anyway. Start or enter. You know what? I have a controller plugged in. Let's do that. What the fuck is...
Leonard Saber will launch SaberSense worldwide. And with his private network of satellites, every
Is this from the movie?
will immediately be linked and able to communicate with each other and with their owners.
Okay, G-Force, you know what this SaberSense can really do. Agent Darwin, set the mission profile.
The Patton Oswald?
The FBI's been tracking Leonard Saber's top-secret work on SaberSense for years. We know it has to be stopped, and it has to be stopped now. Questions? Okay. We make a full team insertion just outside the mansion. I'll make a quick and clean infill at the garden here. Once I reach the conference control room, Juarez, you will link with...
This really doesn't feel like guinea pigs should be involved.
Blaster, you Reki are possible exfils.
Like they're playing it straight.
Saber will have a lot of security. Remember, your unit is covert.
Also, rip category. Oh yeah, I need to change the category. Does G-Force even have a category on Twitch? We'll see.
Plan locked. Team ready? It's showtime.
Oh, fucking hell.
Keep her steady, Blaster.
Oh, no. Ooh. You're not supposed to put guinea pigs or hamsters or anything in these balls, by the way. Hurts their backs. It's a bygone era.
Entry point locked.
Feel like they don't sell those anymore. What is happening? Splat. What the fuck? They're rolling. Hello, Weedmix, and hello, crowd as well. Why would they go against traffic now? They still sell them, sure? I just haven't seen one. I mean, there's no reason for the guinea pigs to have it because they just walk around the house. They just walk in and out like roommates. I saw guinea pigs eating wood yesterday, so I can't fall under the spell of believability for this franchise. Right, start or enter. Okay, controller, does that work? My controller does not work. Cool. Maybe that was the prompt and I just clicked past it. Let me tab out just for a second. Oh, you get a pause screen. And I will see if G-Force is in the Twitch database. G-Force. It is! Well, I'm assuming this is the one. Done. It is stream info updated. I'm assuming that's the right game. I didn't... Weirdly, when I clicked on that little tab, it didn't have a guinea pig on the poster. So, we'll see. Only Disney game I'm willing to play is Speedstorm. I've never even heard of Speedstorm. Cats and Dogs was really good. We rewatched it semi-recently. I just can't believe that it is. I just can't believe... I think I've seen that when I was a kid. I have vague recollections of it. Wasn't it like a beagle against one of those fluffy white boys? I don't know what breeds of cat are called. They're just cat, right? But I can't imagine it's good. These guinea pigs have a chair, so they've actually fine. Oh, that's quite nice. Anyway, I watched Cats and Dogs so much as a kid that I broke the tape. Oh, Emma has told me about things like this happening. Which is weird, because I think you're younger than me, aren't you? Go. That you remember tapes breaking? Like you could wear out tapes? I think that's a thing. And if you watched a certain type of, or a certain tape so many times, it would just sort of wear out and break the actual film. Anyway, we're the same age group. Are we the same age? Okay. I'm nearly 27. Nearly. I'm getting old. It's happening. February the 4th, 1996. I am older. Oh yeah, we're in the same month. You're just like, you're like 2 weeks older than me. Anyway, I guess it just comes from living in Canada. Right, new game. Yeah, controller does not work. Hang on, let me replug the controller. Nope. Cool. What about escape? Press start or enter. I shouldn't really be surprised that this doesn't work. Cool. Let's just click. There we go. You could edit tapes with scissors and some nail varnish. I mean, that's how... I did not get taught this in my film editing classes because I'm not 40, but the people who taught me film editing learned by using scissors and varnish and shit. Like, that's how they would edit their student films, because it was all on physical film back in the 70s and 80s. Dreya calling out chat. It's just, you know, I never had to deal with it. It's always been digital since I've been alive, really. But, you know, I got told stories by middle-aged teachers going like, oh, it's so much easier now. I had to cut tape. Anyway, new game. Let's go normal. Number of lives, 5. Oh, fuck, there's lives. And this isn't emulated, so there's no save states. Oh, no. Attacked for making wholesome comments.
Com check.
Oh, this looks alright.
Reading you loud and clear, Ben. Excellent. Let's begin. I'll be monitoring you throughout this training session, but your
That is
PDA
Patton Oswalt.
will provide you with all the information you'll need. When you're in the field, it will be a vital piece of your mission equipment.
What's happening? How do I move? Do I have control of the camera yet?
You ready?
I do.
Head through the exit door to begin.
Hold the button to help you find
Oh,
your
it actually
objective.
doesn't look that bad.
Press the button to jump.
For 2009. Ooh. Look, I like his little feet. And they've gotten it right. They've gotten the numbers of toes and fingers right. I was going to criticize if they hadn't. Guinea pigs have different numbers of toes per foot. Their back feet have 3 toes, and their front feet have 4 toes. I don't know why. He's hunched. I feel like guinea pigs would be. They're not really aerodynamic. They're kind of just... I think Emma referred to them when we first got them as God's mistake. Like, they don't look like they can live. They're just kind of little lumps. They have no survival instincts. They don't really do anything. They just, if they're threatened with danger, they just kind of go still and go, weh, at the enemy. Like, they don't know what they're doing in life. We're at the part of the stream where he shifts from talking about animal cum to ageism. I didn't talk about pig semen. I just talked about the length of their orgasms. Mammals often evolve to reduce toes and hide them. Is that why these fuckers are so useless? Like, what are these for? I've never used these. And my little toes, they fucking do nothing. I could easily lose them. Easily. There's no point in having them. Toes in general, what's the point of a toe? Like, surely they could just, like, solidify into something. If it's like, I know it's balance, right? It's balance, but surely they could just sort of solidify or become webbed or something cool, rather than just toes. Toes suck. They're not good. Balance, okay. I didn't talk about pig semen. I didn't talk pig semen, I just talked about the length of their orgasms. I wasn't even the one who brought it up. By the way, I saw somebody mention Logic. I quite like Logic. I quite like, not Logic, Final Cut Pro. I like Logic too, but Final Cut Pro I quite liked. It's what I learned to edit on, so I have some nostalgia for it. But, honestly, they're all kind of the same now, if I'm honest. Like, it used to be that Final Cut was the best video editor, really. Now they're all the same. Final Cut, boo. I don't use Final Cut anymore, or Logic, because I don't own Macs, because fuck me, why would I buy a Mac? You could use your middle toes, but little and big are good for balances. Ooh, we could just have 2 big toes. We could have 2 big toes then. Oh, that would be cool. Like, we could have like one big toe that's like the size of 2 or 3 toes, and then another big toe, like on the other side, with a gap in the middle, and like grab things with it. Like, use them like a fork. That would be cool. I'd like that. FCP and DaVinci all day? Yes, DaVinci, I use DaVinci right now. DaVinci's really good. It's not designed, they will fuck off if we stop using them, and it makes you more shaggable for some reason. Oh, toes. I use Vegas, I defend my crashes. Oh, Vegas. Vegas is, like, the 3 that I consider acceptable are Final Cut, Premiere and DaVinci. The best of those. I mean, just so you don't have to give money to Adobe or Apple. It's probably DaVinci now, but Vegas? Anyway. 2 big toes on each foot, extra stability. That's what I mean. I could have 2 big toes. Or 4 big toes, I guess. Webbed toes are a genetic sign of heart problems. Are they? Does Michael Phelps have webbed feet? He's such a genetic freak, I wouldn't be surprised. Because he already looks like he was developed in a lab specifically to swim good. Anyway, let's go through here. What am I doing? Oh, fuck me, it's a tutorial. Guinea pigs can double jump? Oh, he's got a jetpack. Okay, fair enough. Oh my god, I can fucking fly. Holy shit. Okay, this is amazing. Nah, he's just ripped loads of bongs. This is quite good so far.
Jump button to hover. Don't do the vertical boost just yet.
Look at that. Oh my god, the vertical boost just shoots you fucking into space. I might actually like this game, against all odds. Watched a cursed video of someone making an uncomfortably detailed Lego man the other day, where they just had 1 big toe in place of each foot. Oh. Got them super spicy noodles I have. I couldn't eat them. I had to throw away one of those. Or, no, I threw away all the seasoning. I got them for like a charity thing or a 1-year anniversary thing where I was playing Dark Souls, where every time I died, I had to eat some of those like ridiculously spicy challenge noodles or whatever. And then I got like a 5-pack because it's, you know, that was the cheapest way to get them from where I am. And then I just had like 4 of the fuckers just left over. And I tried to eat 3 of them and couldn't. And for the last one, I just threw out the seasoning and added in like, you know, some garlic powder and vegetable stock or whatever. These guinea pigs don't break your ribs when they stand on you. My cat won't give up on climbing me. Frodo, the guinea pig, will occasionally, if we bring her up to bed, try to sleep on your neck. And it feels really weird because she's slightly too heavy for it to be comfortable. Like she'll sit on you like she's a scarf. It's really strange. Anyway. Afternoon hostages are we today? Hello Dave, welcome. Let's go.
Hover, then quickly release and repress the jump button to boost vertically.
Okay. Holy fuck. This is gonna go well, I think.
Hold the button to aim. Press the fire button to shoot while aiming.
It's actually Mass Effect. This is Mass Effect 2. If there's a cover system that's coming up, this is Mass Effect 2. Oh my god, there's a sprint with a jetpack. Oh! This is slower than guinea pigs run. I'll just say that. Although, they have modeled the guinea pig very well. Like, this is what they look like when they walk. They look very awkward and their little feet just kind of flat behind them. Okay, jump, please. Oh, there's ledge detection. They've put more effort into this than I was expecting, I'll just say that. What next?
Press the button to attack.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, Electro Whip? Holy shit, I have a fucking whip like I'm in that one Marvel movie? Fuck me, just... Oh, control to lock onto enemies. What the fuck is this game? This is incredible. The Korean brand. The ones are top tier, class ones. They're the Samyang ones. I think that I got the Samyang ones. Whipman, the movie. What was it called? Whipman? You know, the Iron Man 2. I think that was it. Where, it was like a guy with 2 whips. I think it was Mickey Rourke. And he had like 2 electric whips. And that was just kind of his thing. He just went like whip, whip, whip. I don't think it was a very good movie. But that's, I mean, it's a Marvel movie. That's like saying, you know, it exists. Mooch? Who the fuck is Mooch? Oh! Oh god, it's so fucking cute.
Use the ascend and descend buttons to move Mooch up and down.
Okay.
Fly Mooch through the vent.
Okay. Hello, Mooch. Oh!
Interference beam to activate the switch.
This is fucking amazing.
Hold the button to sprint.
He's a little fly. It didn't happen to have an orange and black logo. I don't know what that is. What Marvel movie has an orange and black logo? I don't know enough about Marvel, to be honest. What is this? This is a PC game? It is!
Can be bypassed using Mooch.
I think it came out for Xbox or whatever. Oh, but Mooch...
Mooch can slow time to get past fast
Of course Mooch can slow time. Holy shit. Oh, the controls for Mooch are a bit fucky, I'll say that. He's following my cursor, but with a heavy delay. Am I having a fever dream?
Hold the button to sprint.
Shift to sprint. This is another thing. I've been told that this has happened in a couple of games by devs on Twitter, right? That sometimes when a game is rushed, or maybe the disc has a bit limited space on it or something like that, that when you run, all they do is change the FOV and you're not really moving any faster. This kind of feels like that. The run is very slightly quicker, maybe. The fly starring Dreya. Oh, I'm so cute. Well, it depends on the fly. I've watched both versions of the fly. One is amazing. The other is quite terrible. The 50s one with Vincent Price. Despite having Vincent Price, who is very cool. I love Vincent Price. The 50s fly is really quite bad. The 80s fly by David Cronenberg is one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. What am I supposed to do here? The Saberlizer.
You can scan objects with the Saberlizer to gather information.
Is this Deus Ex?
The door is sealed.
Sabling motion sensor, invulnerable to all weapons but can be stunned. Once weaponized, its deadly laser blast can cut through all known types of energy shield. I didn't know about the 50s one till now. I feel like that was... I mean, it's not more famous than the 80s one, but it's pretty famous, right? It's that infamous shot of, like, the guy with the fly... The fly with the man head going, "Help me! Help me!" that they parodied in The Simpsons. And it has Vincent Price. It's fun just to see Vincent Price walking around and saying stuff. I would honestly listen to Vincent Price read the phone book. I love Vincent Price's voice so much. You flies? It depends. Some flies are kind of cute, right? Like this fly is kind of cute. Right, so what am I supposed to do?
Lure the motion sensor laser into shooter with
Oh,
force.
fuck me.
But be careful to avoid the laser once it turns red.
Oh, Jesus, it's Breath of the Wild! Right, so what am I supposed to do? Just fucking... There we fucking go! It's an action game, everyone!
Items in front of you can be attracted by holding the electro whip button.
Electro Whip. Which is, what, 1? Oh, I'm sort of, like, forcing them towards me, as in Star Wars The Force. We got gameplay. I knew of the 50s one early, because they referenced it in Nanomorphs. I knew of it because they referenced it in The Simpsons, so I'm no better. Although I'd rather watch The Simpsons than Nanomorphs, I'll just say. Is this essentially Guinea Pig Portal? I think this is just a tutorial. Yeah, sure, save game. Yeah, that's fine. Create new. Sable Mansion. I think we're doing a heist.
Leonard Saber will launch
It might be
SaberSense
Ocean's
worldwide.
11.
And
I've
with
never
its
seen
private
Ocean's
network of
11.
satellites, every Saberling appliance will immediately be linked and able to communicate with each other.
Is it a James
and with
Bond
their owners.
movie?
Okay, G-Force, you know what this SaberSense can really do. Agent Darwin, set the mission profile. Affirmative, Ben. The FBI's been tracking Leonard Saber's top-secret work on SaberSense for years. We know it has to be stopped, and it has to be stopped now. Questions?
I feel like this is just
Okay.
the movie, but with
We make a full
vast
team insertion
pieces of
just outside
exposition
the
missing.
mansion. I'll make a quick and clean infill at the
Didn't we
guard
just
here.
watch this?
Once I reach the conference control room, Juarez,
I wasn't paying attention to the opening
shut the
cutscene, but isn't this
system
the
down and
opening
make
cutscene?
sure SaberSense never launches. Blaster, you recce our possible exfils. FYI, guys. Saber will have a lot of security. Remember, your unit is covert. You do not exist. Invisible.
It's baffling that this is about guinea pigs, right? Like the way they're playing it as completely straight. This is just the opening cutscene. What's happening?
Hey, keep her steady, Blaster.
What is this? I know a lot of 80s references just because of watching Venture Brothers. I don't know what Venture Brothers is. I know a lot of 80s references because I was there. Imagine being born in the previous century. I was too.
Team break, now!
Is the main one Sam Rockwell then? Because he's probably the biggest star in this, right?
Locked.
Maybe not then. Was Sam Rockwell as big as he is now in 2009? I doubt Sam Rockwell would do a movie like this now, I guess. Like Sam Rockwell, oh yeah, after 3 billboards, I'm gonna go on to do a guinea pig movie.
Okay, I'm in. But the guards look like they're having a party out here. I'll
That is
proceed
Sam
anyway,
Rockwell,
so
yes.
do the infill. You just
Yes,
get in
Moon.
contact
Oh
with
yeah,
me.
Moon came out like 2008, wasn't it?
Let's
Didn't he?
indicate a drainage pipe on the far side of
But
the
was
garden
Moon like a
area.
big
Confirm with a
hit?
visual when you can.
Like, wasn't it more like a cult indie kind of movie? I know it had Kevin Spacey in it. Spit on his name,
Stay
but like,
outside of the guards.
I don't.
Head
Was that like a
towards
big
the objective.
blockbuster kind of thing, or was that like?
Hold
I
the
also
button
love
to
Moon.
help
I
you
think Moon's a
find
great
your
movie.
objective.
What am I doing? Oh god, I mean, okay, hang on. Is this a stealth game? Am I doing stealth right now? It was a cult movie, yeah. Duncan Jones directed that, who is David Bowie's son. Weird connection there. And he also, yes, did David Bowie's son direct that just afterwards? That Kevin Spacey fella isn't problematic at all, is he? But yeah, I remember it was good. It was really good. Moon is very, very good. And then he directed Warcraft, which I heard was not good. It made shitloads as it was just one set. Oh yeah, it was like basically a bottle movie, right? I was in love with Kevin Spacey when I was a teen then. I don't know if you're his type. Duncan Jones is pretty awesome. I've only seen good things about Duncan Jones, except that Warcraft isn't meant to be great. You know what else Sam Rockwell was in? Iron Man 2. Was he? Was he? I don't know. Warcraft was very bad, unfortunately. I barely remember Iron Man 2 because it's a bad, bad movie. Iron Man 1's pretty good. Sam Rockwell is class. Couldn't tell you half the things he's been in. He was in this. He was in, he's literally the baddie. I was probably asleep through most of that movie. I remember Mickey Rourke going, you know, whip, 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 whip. And then that's about it. That's all I remember from that movie. Charlie's Angels? Oof, oof. He was in Charlie's Angels as well. I don't remember that one very well either. What else has he been in? 3 Billboards, Moon. He was probably the only bearable part of Jojo Rabbit. He was in... Oh, he's been in so many things. What else was he in? I feel like he's been in lots of things I've liked, but I just can't remember them right now. Source Code is one of my favourite films ever. I've never seen it. Warcraft was bad, who could have guessed? Didn't Bowie name his kid Zoe? He did. But he then renamed himself. And I think David Bowie was asked about it, and he went, yeah, that makes sense. Charlie's Angels 1 and 2 are classic. I've seen the first one, I think. The one with Lucy Liu and other two. Who else is in that movie? It's Lucy Liu and then 2 other people. Cameron Diaz, maybe? And then some other person. Some other 2000s actor, right? But I do not have fond memories of it. Right, let's actually do this game, shall we? How far can they see? What's their sight ring like? Their view cone, if this is Deus Ex. Oh, it is a fucking stealth game. I'm a guinea pig. I should be pretty stealthy. Although, they've gotten one thing wrong.
Hold the
I
button
have...
to help you find your objective.
Oh, shut up, game. I have never heard the guinea pigs walk around anywhere without them going wait, 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 with every step. For some reason, they just can't help it. They just go wait, 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 every time one of their feet hits the ground. They can't really be quiet. Full Throttle is probably the better one, but you probably wouldn't appreciate it because taking it too seriously. I like stupid movies. One of my favourite movies of all time is Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 3, which might be the stupidest movie ever made. And I like Bill and Ted. Anyway. Fucking down here? They really are designed to be prey, aren't they? Yes, they're terrified of everything.
Got the pipe in sight, heading in now.
Got the pipe in
Can you want
sight.
me way in?
What pipe?
Climb a
Oh,
pipe
this
so
pipe?
you can walk into it or jump onto it.
Oh, that's cool. They can't climb either, guinea pigs. I've heard Army of Darkness is good. Army of Darkness is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Use the jetpack to boost over the rail.
Who's this?
Man, I just wish I was the one doing this infield.
I'm sorry,
Have
could
the
you
jetpack, we have to
increase your
scrape
bit
you off
rate?
the ceiling.
You'd love to do that.
Sorry, could you increase your bit rate? You're speaking in 12 kilobits per second there. I've heard Army of Darkness is good. Army of Darkness is S tier. I think it's probably one of the 3 movies that I have seen the most in my life. I think if you were to count, even, and this is mainly from when I was a kid, right? But even now, after aging 20 years, right? If you were to count how many times I've seen each movie, the top ones would probably still be Army of Darkness, Holy Grail, Monty Python, and Blues Brothers. And I still love all of them as much as I did when I was a kid. Emma fucking hates Holy Grail and so refuses to watch it. I will still watch that shit constantly. I love it. It's like Looney Tunes for me. Holy Grail, yes, it was one of my comfort movies. Yes, all of those are my comfort movies. I could watch them on loop forever, I think. I watched Blues Brothers again recently with Emma. I made her watch it, and she ended up kind of liking it. So, you know, there's a corroborating witness. But he's not the Messiah. I was never a huge fan of Life of Brian as a kid, because it's a bit smarter, basically, than... I mean, it's still a dumb fucking comedy movie, but it's a bit smarter and more adult than Holy Grail, and I don't think I got it.
Got one. A maintenance vent on the roof. I've updated your mission computer.
Got it.
Got
Hold
it!
the button to help you find your objective.
And Ghostbusters? Ghostbusters is fine. I watched Ghostbusters again recently, and I think we turned it off halfway through. I thought it was fine. Sigourney Weaver is great in it, because she's great in everything. But in general, I thought the movie was just a bit meh. But I did love Ghostbusters as a kid. Ghostbusters is meh. Fantastic. There's dozens of us. I don't know if it's aged amazingly well. It's better than Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters 2 is fucking horrific. I'm Brian and so is my wife. Comes out of me very regularly for no reason. Blues Brothers 2000 never happened and I will not hear otherwise. Oh, I saw Blues Brothers 2000 when I was a kid, because it came out when I was, what, 4? I think it came out in 1999, so I was 3. I watched it when I was a kid, after watching Blues Brothers 1 4, 5, 6 times, right? And it's the first time I can remember being so disappointed in a movie. It's the first memory I have of watching a movie and being genuinely really disappointed. It's fucking terrible. Right, where am I meant to go? On the roof somewhere. I can hold H, apparently. Sorry, H. H. I can hold H. Oh, it's telling me over there. What, over here? What, am I supposed to go back over then? I can probably jump along the rooftops, it's fine. The Life of Brian stoning scene made me laugh so much harder during my transition. Shitest film ever? Oh, Jesus, I don't know. The worst film of all time.
Hold the jump button to
Eragon? That's another early disappointment memory. Because Eragon is not a good book. It can't... I haven't reread it since I was like 14. There is no way it's a good book. It just can't be. It was written by like a 14-year-old. It can't be a good book. It is terrible. I just know this in my soul. But I remember watching the movie and going, they have fucking botched it, haven't they? Was the beginning of BB 2000 very promising and then it was just shit? It's Elwood getting released from prison, from what I remember, and then he just Actually, yes, it's kind of funny. The opening of Blues Brothers 2000 is Elwood. Fuck me. It would be a much better movie if Elrond was in it. Elwood gets released from prison and stands at the side of the road while John the Revelator plays. And then just stands there for like 2 days because nobody's told him his brother died. That's kind of funny, right? The rest of the movie is fucking embarrassing. Don't watch it. There we go. It's a hard one because I usually enjoy bad movies and that they're funny. Yeah, sometimes. I like some trash movies. For me, the absolute worst film ever is Skyline. I don't think I've ever seen it. What is the worst movie I've ever seen? You know what? It might be one of the Don Bluth movies. There was a movie we watched. Oh, what was it called? It's not a famous one. Hang on. Escape. Tab out. It's called like fucking Rock-a-Doodle-Doo or something. Rock-a-Doodle. Yeah. This might be the worst movie I've ever seen. This movie. That's pretty fucking terrible. This is a Don Bluth movie from the 80s about a fucking rooster talks like Elvis, and an irritating child who gets turned into a cat. It's really bad. Rogue One or the last Bond film? See, I would rather watch Rogue One 100 times out of 100 than watch Solo once. I watched Solo, and Emma almost dragged me out of the cinema because it was so bad. Emma looked at me halfway through, just before the heist bit was about to begin, when Tandy Newton and that fucking idiot were like, Woody Harrelson or whatever, were like sitting around the fire, like cracking jokes at each other. Emma looked at me and went, I can't be here. I can't stand this. Please let me leave. And I was like, I'm with you. We'll hang on for another like 10 minutes. And then out of inertia, we just stayed. It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Andor's fucking good though. I've heard that, but I won't be watching it because it's Star Wars. Solo was class. A lot of people liked Solo. I don't understand how. Because how could you? Stopped watching Star Wars after Rogue One. I'll never go back. See, I didn't mind Rogue One. The problem with Rogue One is that it is stunningly boring, right? Rogue One is very forgettable and stunningly boring. The only reason to watch Rogue One is that like cool like 30-second bit at the end with Darth Vader. I almost said Dark Vader. You know, Dark Vader, that Jedi man. That was cool. The rest of it is very forgettable and boring. I like Solo because of Donald Glover. Yeah, but he can't fucking salvage that trash. Had to say the title of the movie and it hated that scene. Really? You are the drama mirror. Is Dreya the villain? Anyway, back here. There's a lot of kids' movies that are really bad. I mean, let's be honest. Oh, we watched a movie recently called Titanic 2, The Legend Goes On. That's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad movie. An Italian Titanic sequel, animated movie with a rapping dog. Hang on. Titanic 2 rapping dog. Yeah, this one. It's party time. Party time. Fuck me, it's bad. Don't watch that. Titanic 1 is pretty shit too. Yes, it is. It's very boring. Titanic 1 is like a 4 out of 10 in my mind. I hated it. Your film watching selection is bizarre. I don't know why we watch this. It's party time. Hang on. Titanic 2 rapping dog. Can I get a video of this? Titanic the animated movie. There we go.
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
Now look, already that's bad. Right? Already, that is not a good line reading. Let me gain this up for you. Already, that's a pretty fucking ridiculous line.
For you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
You know there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so. Don't sweat it, forget it, enjoy the show.
Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a load off your mind. I'll be busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting up laughing cause it's party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. Party time, party time.
This is a movie about the Titanic. Genuinely, this is a movie about the Titanic. After this scene, it just goes back to being about the Titanic.
Everybody's feeling fine cause it's
and all the people dying.
party time. Everybody's feeling fine.
With human characters. Why is that dog wearing a pearl necklace?
Just leave your troubles at the door, leave your worries behind, leave the rest up to me, you're gonna like what you find. I'll be busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting up laughing cause it's party time. Party time, it's party time.
Right, that's enough of this. It's like when the self-proclaimed cool geography teacher tries to relate to the kids. This has ruined my day. Emma and I watched this. It's about 80 minutes long. It doesn't get better. In fact, it gets significantly worse, I think. If you want utter ridiculousness, Home on the Range. I think I've heard of this. Oh, I have heard of this. Is this Disney or Don? Oh, that pig's quite cute. Oh!
Any luau's, though.
Wolf. I'm sorry, Pearl. They're gonna auction off Patch of Heaven.
Oh, I think I have seen this. Maybe when I was very young.
Meat. It's kind of like a professional courtesy.
And
Oh, who's that? Oh, would just say it, right?
Sorry.
the girls.
We don't eat meat. It's kind of like a professional courtesy.
They just call them the girls, really?
And Alameda Slim.
I think these cows got it in for me.
I can't watch this. I've heard of this too, I think. Oh no. I need to make an even hornier head and then pig semen. Cool. Where do you find these movies? I've heard this one was fairly famous, wasn't it? That's 760k views. 1 second. Home on the Range. Home on the Range was, yeah, Disney. This was a Disney movie. This was like wide release Disney movie. This wasn't like the last traditionally animated Disney movie until Princess and the Frog and then Winnie the Pooh, which I think is the last traditionally animated movie. I like this one. This is a Disney movie I like. I like this movie. I like Winnie the Pooh from 2011. I watched it and had fun. I just like... It was Roseanne Barr. Oh. Okay. Was that before all the current stuff? One underrated Disney film was Treasure Planet. Now, I would have agreed with you wholeheartedly about 6 months ago, and then I watched Treasure Planet again. Genuinely, if this had been 6 months ago, I would have gone, yes, I remember really enjoying Treasure Planet. That's a good movie. And then I watched Treasure Planet again fairly recently and went, ooh. Ooh. I just don't like any Disney movies. Same, to be honest. This is one of the few. This one's pretty good. It didn't do very well, though, and they stopped doing traditionally animated stuff. Yeah, last traditionally animated theatrical film. It's good. It's just Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's fun. I didn't even know there was a 2011 one. I was 19 then. Now, how old was I? Because it's still going to be embarrassing. I was about 15, 16. When he's the original Honey Boy, him and Pingu. Pingu's a prick, though, right? I watched some Pingu. Emma liked Pingu when she was a kid, and so we watched a little bit of Pingu recently. Just as almost a joke, because we saw it as we were scrolling through on Amazon Prime on the TV. And Pingu is an insufferable prick. Pingu's fucking horrible. I would kick the shit out of Pingu. Back to game. I think I never fucking use my keyboard anymore. If I click the 5 button, yes, it goes back to game. Good. That Pingu is a cheeky little lad. I loved Pingu as well. That's a fair point. I didn't realise as a kid how much of an asshole Pingu is. Love it, though. It was fine. I'd rather watch that than Treasure Planet. Like, look, Treasure Planet. Number one, it's strike against it. It has Goo Goo Dolls on the soundtrack. Fucking horrible. Bad moment. Number 2, the main character is the whiniest boy that has ever lived. In fiction or real life. He makes Simba look cool. Fuck me, I hate him. He's basically Anakin Skywalker. I want to beat him to death every time I see him. Number 3. Honestly, those are the main 2 points. Other than that, it's fine. Point for it. The Emma Thompson cat character is still very, very hot. Can confirm. Emma Thompson playing that alien Catwoman, very hot. Other than that, and a very, very strong point for it, which is why I don't hate it. Very strong point for it. I think it might be the best theatrical adaptation of Long John Silver's character. I think it is. The guy playing Long John Silver is fucking amazing, and it is the best on-screen version of his story. I think it does a good job retelling the story with Long John's arc. Yes, I think it's the best for that. It's the rest of the movie around it that's pretty annoying. Anyway, go back to game. Let's climb up this fucking pipe, I guess. Woo! I can jetpack up. Oh, fuck me! That didn't help at all. Ugh. It's fine. I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it anymore. I thought it was meh. He was my boy. My grandmother crocheted me a little Pingu plushie. Oh, that's so sweet. My grandmother and my mum taught me how to crochet when I was a kid, and I crocheted myself a scarf once, and then never crocheted again, and I don't remember why, because I think I enjoyed it. I despair of the Disney princess cult. Princesses are banned in my house. Teach the kiddies to be anti-monarchy young. Is there, how many Disney princess movies are there? Because I've never really seen many of them. I've seen Frozen, because Emma really likes Frozen, and so I have been forced to watch Frozen 3 times! Emma's watched it about 10. 3 times I have seen Frozen. I don't particularly like Frozen, but I've seen it 3 times. Oh, that fucking snowman. Other than that, I don't think I've seen many of the Disney princess movies. Like, what counts? I've never seen Beauty and the Beast. I've never seen Cinderella. I've never seen Sleeping Beauty. I've never seen Princess and the Frog. I've never... Oh, I don't know if I've seen any, actually. Does Pocahontas count? She's kind of a princess, isn't she? I hated Pocahontas, but I've seen it. Me and my wife are the only ones laughing in the cinema at the boy band song. Horrible Bean. Oh, good. Thank you, Emo. In Frozen 2. I've never seen Frozen 2. Emma really, really did not like it. Is the person in Frozen a princess? I've not seen it. She's a queen? She's a queen? So I guess that counts. Although I guess Anna's a princess. Anna, so they say it, because they're Americans. I can't remember how or why I've seen Frozen, but I have. You're welcome, Dreya. Anastasia is fun. Look. Look. You remember we were talking about worst movies earlier? What would I consider the worst movies of all time? Look. Like I said, Don Bluth, it's a fluke that he managed to make something as good as Secret of Nim. Because, I think just before Secret of Nim, the last one we watched was Anastasia. And fuck me. It is bizarre. Oh yeah, fucking communism and stuff fell because of the SARS, or like, what was it? It wasn't communism. That was kind of the overtones. There was a lot of weird Cold War stuff in that movie. It was like the SARS were keeping like an ancient curse at bay by Rasputin. And then when the SARS went, it made life miserable. And the reason that the revolution was bad was because the divine right of kings was broken. And we need to get Anastasia back to stop the evil revolutionaries. Oh, just other than that, though, other than the premise, it's genuinely, I can't think of a worse movie I've watched recently. I think, genuinely, I'd rather watch Titanic 2 with the rapping dog than watch Anastasia again. I hated Anastasia. Because Anastasia was trying to be good. Whereas the rapping dog movie, you could tell they were fucking... This was an excuse to do cocaine in an animator's room. This was an excuse to do as many drugs as the budget would allow before running away with a half-finished movie dropped at the fucking producer's doorstep as they changed their names and fled to Mexico. That was what that movie was. Anastasia, you could tell they were trying to do something, and it failed so spectacularly that I just couldn't get on board with it. There still isn't many Disney movies I'd rewatch, and that's one I still enjoy. It's not Disney. That's one of the reasons. It's trying so hard to be Disney. It's trying so desperately hard to be a Disney princess movie, and it's so bad. It's Don Bluth. Anyway, let's go in through this. It really wants to be a Disney movie, but even Disney movies are better than that movie.
Safe inside. Last year, Juarez, hit me with an update.
En route to the target.
I'm just where you want. In position and preparing your exfil.
That guy's voice sounds familiar. I mean, everybody looked familiar in the cast. Hang on, let me do the bean. I forgot about the bean for a second. Let's tab out, go to the fucking wheel of beans, and do the bean quickly while I remember. Smoking a Jeffrey. Oh, fuck, dead fish. Oh. Who's Don Bluth? Is he from Arrested Development? Don Bluth is I think he's retired now, right? Don Bluth is a director of animation from the 80s. and 90s. He was considered the main rival of Disney in the 80s and 90s, despite making consistently terrible movies. He did American Tail, Land Before Time, Secret of Nim, Anastasia, fucking, what's the other stuff? Was he in Arrested Development? I've never seen Arrested Development. Don Bluth. What else did he make? He wasn't Fern Gully, was he? That's also bad. He did Anastasia, American Tail, Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Secret of Nim, Dragon's Lair, that video game, Titan AE. That's not good either. Filmmaking credits. Thumbelina and fucking Bartok the Magnificent. Ugh. Basically, a lot of terrible movies and one good one. He was not in Arrested Development, but the last name of the family is Bluth. I've never seen Arrested Development. He did previously work for Disney with Winnie the Pooh, apparently. Yes, he was. It's a bit like the DreamWorks people, right? It's a similar sort of thing, where he worked for Disney, hated it, left, started his own studio, and then kept going bankrupt and starting new ones. I loved Thumbelina as a kid, but it's probably bad. I think Emma said the same thing. A Troll in Central Park. That's the one we didn't watch because it looked too bad. Yeah, look. Watch Secret of Nim. Secret of Nim is one of the best animated movies I've seen in a long time. Ignore all the rest of these. Land Before Time is watchable. It's not good, but it's watchable. It's like an okay time. Other than that, anyway, go back to the game. Take a bean. Oh, fuck me. I barely any water. I'm going to need more water. Hang on, I'll be back in 20 seconds. Oh. I am back. Land Before Time had like 13 million sequels. There's at least 14 of the fuckers. I've not seen any of them. A Scissor Sisters video? I did see that as well. Are Scissor Sisters the ones who do that? I don't feel like dancing. That one. They sound a bit like the Bee Gees. Are they Scissor Sisters? I remember they were huge when I was a kid, but I couldn't really name any of their songs. The one with Will Ferrell in it was good. I liked it. Good film. I don't even know which one that is. Anyway, I love Thumbelina too. When I told people about it later, no one knew of it, and I started to believe I was crazy. I remembered it from when I was a kid, a little bit. But yeah. Also, we watched Fern Gully. That wasn't good either. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this one. They were annoying, random. He did a video for them. I think my mum didn't like. I think my mum hated Scissor Sisters. I have no opinion on Scissor Sisters. I like the Bee Gees. And when I do a Scissor Sisters impression, I'm basically doing a Bee Gees impression because I have one high-pitched voice. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck. No. Fuck. Oh my fuck. Oh.
This is fucking
Oh,
minging.
fuck.
Suck your dad.
That was bad.
My name is fucking minging.
It's been so long since there's been a dead fish one. I can still taste the aftertaste. Well, I'm going to be brushing my teeth after the stream. It's still lingering. Hang on. I feel like I need something stronger than water to get that away from me. Was it a good or a bad pain? I had chicken feet today. Chicken feet I've never really gotten. Because chicken feet, they surely can't have much meat on them. I imagine it's kind of just a vessel for sauce, right? You just kind of suck the sauce off the toes. But at that point, just go to a fetish bar. Right, back to the game, I guess. Oh, fuck me. Oh. About to take up alcohol. I meant more like Ribena, I guess, but sure. I'm sure there's a bar you can go to where they'll let you suck sauce off someone's toes. Chicken feet are kind of crunchy chewy to eat. I imagine it'd be a big thing in America for some reason. In the southern states. You know, places where like ringworm exists still. It's for the sauce, and the point is really the fun and getting what's edible off the bone. It's supposed to be a little exercise for your tongue. Hong Kongers are weird. I mean, it's probably good to get exercise for your tongue. Sometimes you get tired. What's the fly button? I can't remember the fucking fly button. What am I supposed to do? Scan. Door panel unlocked. Okay, we'll open it automatically. Fuck me. Just go. There we go, lovely. AKA Banjo Country. My dad married a woman from Hong Kong, but he was all about the food before that. Ooh, extra life. Oh fuck, I forgot that there's... Can I save at any time? I can't. Oh no. Right, I'm gonna need to do something with this, right? I need to, like, hack this. Panel is inactive and cannot be used. Well, what do I do there, then? Where am I supposed to go? Fuck, I can still taste the thing. Stop the Saber Sense countdown. Oh, it's over there. Okay, never mind. I have a banjo, I should relearn it. Banjos seem fun. I can't really think of many songs I like that have a banjo in them, I suppose. What's a song I like that has banjo? I feel like some Calexico uses a banjo. There's some banjo in some Led Zeppelin songs. I think there's some okay banjo songs. Afternoon Amber, welcome. CCR class? I've never really listened to CCR. I know Fortunate Son and stuff like that and Bad Moon Rising, but I've never listened to a CCR album. I feel like I tried to once, and it leaned way more into the country than the rock, and I was whiplashed by it and went, what the fuck is this? What's happening? Why is it going wee at me? Stop. Why is it going wee? What are you doing? What's going wee? Oh, it's a camera! Fuck me. Okay, never mind. I was confused. You'd be surprised they've got a fair few top tier songs. I don't disbelieve it. I've just never really gotten into it. Same with Fleetwood Mac. People, when I've been doing these music quizzes on Sporkle, people have been shocked whenever I don't get a Fleetwood Mac song. Oh, I don't think a guinea pig can do that. They don't really have the biggest grip strength. They tumble off their ramp, and that's about 4 inches off the ground all the time. Yeah, CCR, like Fleetwood Mac, I should say. I've been meaning to listen to more of, because I know I like the ones I've heard.
Destroyed using the plasma gun.
Where's the vent cover I'm supposed to be destroying? Oh, over there. Oh, am I supposed to fucking jump in here? There we go. This is very strange. I just want to say it. This game is very strange. You called Fleetwood Mac generic 80s pop one time? Well, I don't know. The only Fleetwood Mac I've listened to is Rumours. And that's like good 70s soft rock. It's like a good time. I've never heard any 80s Fleetwood Mac. Maybe they are generic 80s pop. I don't know. I barely know anything other than face value Fleetwood Mac, and that's okay with me. Right, so I guess we're just jumping across there. Oh, fuck it, let's go. That didn't work! Fucking vertical boost! Oh, Jesus. Stevie Nicks was famous in the 80s, right? That's a Fleetwood Mac woman, I think. Fleetwood Mac's the one where they were all sleeping with each other constantly, right? I mean, that's a lot of bands from the 70s. The guinea pig is wearing a jetpack and shooting a gun, and you're calling the game out for unrealistic grip strength. Well, I don't know. If you strapped a guinea pig into a jetpack, I imagine it could jump this high. But I don't think their little hands have much in terms of grip strength. Stevie Nicks is famous forever. Is Stevie Nicks still alive? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard a Stevie Nicks song. Emma has given me a cold, by the way, if you notice me getting a bit, like, stuffy. Emma has been complaining about a cold recently, and now I'm starting to sniffle. Yes, lol. I know that she has, like, big hair. Is that Bill Nye? That's Bill Nye. Oh, he was in the cast, wasn't he? Bill Nye must be the villain, I'm guessing. Is that model that we've seen in the fucking cutscenes meant to be Bill Nye? Most of them still tour together, really? She was in American Horror Story. Really? I've still never seen any American Horror Story. It looks like very trashy, but maybe kind of fun. I think Emma has watched a little bit of it. It's by that guy, right? The guy who does that weird Jeffrey Dahmer show, and what else did he do? The O.J. Simpson show, which I quite liked, and American Horror Story, and a few other things. I thought you said Bill Nye, and I was wondering what the science guy was doing in this game. Have you watched Wednesdays? I'm assuming you mean that show by Tim Burton, Wednesday? No, there's no way I'm gonna watch that. Like, I don't like Tim Burton. Current Tim Burton's pretty fucking terrible, right? And I don't like Addams Family enough to bother watching another reboot of it. I watch AHS every few months. I really like it. It's cheesy but interesting, and the actors are likable. I think that's, you know, it's a comfort show kind of thing for some people. Can I hack this? Oh, fucker. What?
Guess what? Got us a surprise security camera here, guys. I'm gonna need our fly in the wall to get around it.
Affirmative. Help's on the way.
Oh, my
Expect
baby!
Mooch at your position any minute now. I've calibrated his beam.
I don't like his
to
ex-wife.
travel to
Oh
Video
yeah,
City.
didn't she
And
reveal
should
herself
be
as a
just
freaky
about
turf
enough time to
recently?
sneak past unseen.
The,
That is, if you hustle.
What's her
and they
name?
go.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Press the button
She's
to
now a
deploy
weird...
Mooch.
She's always been a fucking weird Tory. But apparently she's a turf as well. I think I mentioned this at one point. Because she was like, oh, I think people are being too harsh on J.K. Rowling. It's like, oh no, you as well? Fuck me. I think she was always like a fucking weird Tory as well. Press Q to deploy
Fly
Mooch.
Mooch toward the security camera.
Okay, security camera. Incredibly
Use
fucking bad
Mooch's
stance,
interference
that.
beam to temporarily deactivate the... Press the button to return...
Okay, and now we just fucking run for it, right? Sprint! Sprint upstairs. Guinea pigs aren't great at stairs, but I'll ignore it.
Can you confirm you have Saber in sight?
You bet I do.
Helena Bonham Carter's a turf fuck, I know.
I'm afraid the security checkpoint looks all locked down.
Use Mooch for recon. He may be able to find a way through.
I feel weird when I'm awing this thing and then it speaks with the voice of Sam Rockwell. It doesn't, I don't, it just feels weird to me. Where am I supposed to go? Hang on. H. In there? Oh, fuck me. How am I supposed to get in there? Can I hack? Hang on.
Use the
Hack.
ascend and descend buttons to move Mooch up and down.
Hack. Hack. Does not hack. Never mind. What about you? Can I hack anything else? My adorable little flyboy. That's locked. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, is there a vent up there? Oh, there's vents. Okay, fine. Oh, oh no, I can probably fly through here. Oh. Right, what do you want from me? Can I zap this man's brainstem? Yay! Good stuff. Bye. Let's go. I'm a guinea pig. I'm actually not against this game. I haven't heard about that them, and immediately have to go watch. I prefer Pose and Halston. Oh, Emma watched Pose and really liked it. Emma quite liked Pose. I've never heard of Halston or Hollywood. Or it might be Halston and Hollywood in one show. I have no idea. Pose is pretty good. Apparently, I've never seen it. What else does he make? Did you say Holes? No. What else do he make? I really liked his O.J. Simpson thing. The one with Cuba Gooding Jr., who's also weird, and John Travolta, who's also weird. Maybe he just chooses weird people. But I quite liked that as well. I thought they were both really good in it. Anyway, Holes is an absolute masterclass book and film. I've never seen it. Isn't it a young adult fiction book and then like a movie with, I want to say Shia LaBeouf? I have no idea. A shitty Disney movie about kids digging holes. Is that the one? I don't know. Cuba Gooding Jr. is weird. I think he's a weird Tory as well, isn't he? Or like he said something weird and fucky about someone. I don't know. This is all Slender. Excuse me. We need to go this way. I quite like this. The little hint system. Where it's just like, go this way, you idiot. Holes is a masterclass Disney movie about digging holes. You're excused. Here, this way.
Are you clear to hack the computer and get into the control room?
Got the target in sight, ready to access the main computer.
Is that voice? I saw her in the cast list, but I've never seen her in anything. Is that Penelope Cruz? Because I don't really know who Penelope Cruz is. Is that Penelope Cruz, though? I'd recommend all those. I think you'd love them. Heck! Guinea pig hacking. We didn't get to see him adorably typing. Game.
Wait a second. Okay, you're going to need a key card for access. I've checked all the camera feeds, and the key card for the terminal is sitting right on the conference table. You'll have to send Mooch in.
Okay, cool. Fly time again. This is like a fun first mission. I'm actually not against this game. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Slow time. There we go. I used to have a crush on Penelope Cruz. I don't really know who she is. 1 second. Penelope Cruz. Have I ever seen her in anything? This person does not look particularly familiar, so probably not. She is known for these movies. I have never seen a single one of these, I think. 1 second. Desktop. None of these movies here I have seen. Vanilla Sky, Captain Corelli's Mandolin. Isn't that mediocre movie with Nicolas Cage? Yep, never seen it. Sahara. No. Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh, the fourth one. Haven't seen that. The Counselor. I've seen bits of that, and that's pretty terrible. 9. What's 9? No, I've seen the movie with, I think, Elijah Wood called 9. I've never seen any of these, at least not in full. Yeah, I don't know who this is. No idea how you've managed to not see her or anything. I haven't seen any of these movies. Are any of them good? Like, is she good? Murder on the Orient Express is not meant to be very good, is it? Everybody knows, never heard of it. Parallel Mothers, never heard of it. I don't know who this person is. Vanilla Sky is her big one. I've never heard of this. Cameron Crowe. What else did Cameron Crowe do? I recognize the name Cameron Crowe. Jerry Maguire. Ugh. That's a fucking controversial one. I find Jerry Maguire insufferable. I found Jerry Maguire really annoying. I didn't really like it. Oh god. Oh, fuck that. Okay, so that's the movie I've seen by him. Have I seen anything else by him? No. Oh, We Bought a Zoo. That's meant to be great. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Isn't that what, like an early Sean Penn? It is. I don't know anything about it though. Well, I haven't seen any of these. Cool. Wait, is that Selma Hayek or Desperado? Maybe you were talking about. I watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent the other day. Very good, very enjoyable. Pedro Pixel 10 out of 10. We agree on one. I really liked that movie. I think Nicolas Cage is having a Cage-assance recently. I really, really enjoyed The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I would recommend people watch it. It's very, very fun. We watched 2 movies with him recently. I've really liked both of them, and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. It wasn't Mandy. I watched that ages ago. But Mandy's also really good. Anyway, whatever. Let's just go back to game and go back to game. Turns out I don't know who Penelope Cruz is, by the way, if anybody was wondering. The Weatherman is class? I haven't seen The Weatherman either, actually. What am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? Slow time? Can I just go through here? What am I looking at? That's just a grill. Can I go through this? Game, what do you want from me? I agree with you, the Cameron Crowe sucks. Oh, there we go.
Sabersense. To my
Is that...
friends around
That's
the
Bill
world,
Nye. Oh my
turning
god.
points in history of few and far
They're not going to give a fuck about a fly.
This is a day of
Am I collecting a USB
day
stick or
that will
something?
change the world.
What am I supposed to do with it? Fire?
To carry small objects, fly over them and press the carry button.
Oh no.
Mooch, listen up.
Oh
Once you've got
no.
that key card, you're gonna have to find another way out. You won't get through those fans carrying that payload.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to get out
All around
then?
the world, everything changes with the launch of Sabersense in just minutes.
Is he making himself sound
We'll be
more
able to
common?
watch it all from around
Because Bill
the
Nye's
world.
quite posh.
It's not too much to say.
He
that
is.
This day will be recorded as the day life as we knew it.
Some dude just told me welcome back to era. Cringe. Do people actually still call that? No. Only people in American movies call it that. You are right.
Is everything in order?
56 seconds. Oh, fuck me. I only have 20 seconds to get out. What the fuck am I doing? Where the fuck am I supposed... Oh, I need to hack this. Fucker. There we go. Get me out, baby.
Darwin, hate to rush you, but we don't have much time before countdown.
Yeah, I know.
Heading you
Help
loud
me.
and clear.
Okay, Q. It's out here, right? That should be like right out here.
Use the electro whip to attract and carry the key card.
Okay. Attract. Attract. Attract! There we go. Okay! I have it. Now what am I meant to do? I'll go up here.
Onto the key card reader and throw the key card into it.
Okay, that sort of
Okay,
worked.
got the key
Oh
card
no,
and in
another
position.
one.
Hacking
Fuck
in
me.
now.
That's Slarty Bartfast, of course. Did he play Slarty Bartfast in the movie? I don't really remember much of those movies, to be honest.
What just happened to
I like the
video
book a
link?
lot.
This is impossible.
Isn't that just its original name?
You,
It's the name
come with me
in
now,
Irish, but nobody actually calls it
Excellent
that.
work as usual, Darwin. I'm reading zero communications from
Unless
the
they're
conference
being
room.
sort of pretentious.
Couldn't have gone smoother.
What the? Elliot, your satellites are making the power supply spike all over the complex. You have to stop them, now.
I don't recognize these people
that
at
can't
all.
be.
They
Let me
could be
check the
anyone.
backup system.
They are a bit mushy faced, but it is 2009.
This isn't right at all.
Or if they're speaking Irish, true.
Tommy, I told you it's dinner time now, mister.
Who the fuck are you?
And be sure to wash
Okay,
your hands
Mom.
before you come down.
I'm too busy listening to Linkin Park.
Mom, it's moving. My lamp's alive.
That's a line delivery.
It's
flying!
SaberSense by billionaire Leonard Saber will, Saber claims, forever change the
Is this
way
their
the
fucking
whole world
house?
uses their
How
appliances.
fucking big is their
Honey,
house?
Did you take the garbage out yet? It's starting to smell.
In a minute. I'm almost done here.
That's a fucking huge flat.
What the? What did you just do? I didn't do
This
anything.
patch for Watch Dogs looks good.
whole
Was
system's completely down.
Watch Dogs looked
Now the
very
phone's
boring.
dead.
Did people like Watch Dogs? I remember watching a little bit of footage of it and thinking that it looked like every Ubisoft game, which is not a good thing. Saber Mansion, done, I guess. Cool.
Security breach.
Did we win?
Detected.
Are we winning? I don't know. What was that meant to do?
Hang on, those are not wedding bells. Not good. What just happened?
I don't know, Darwin. I'm picking up alarms everywhere. The whole mansion just went into maximum alert.
Oh no.
Right, G-Force. Everyone to the alternate rendezvous point, now!
Oh fuck! Optical mice! Why were they in the bin? Those things are crazy! While locked, move and press space to dodge or flip. Holy shit, it's Dark Souls. Okay, fucking whip the fuckers. This is actually kind of incredible. It's so stupid. It was an alright game, nothing memorable or groundbreaking. I can speak Irish somewhat okay in person, but it's sort of like Latin trying to find another person who isn't old as shit who knows the language. Yeah, I mean, I think something like 1.5% of the island speaks Irish. And there's different regional versions as well. It's like, unless you're an Irish teacher, you're unlikely to find somebody who speaks it.
This is an all
Dark
systems
Pig,
alert.
Skinny Souls.
Repeat,
Oh
an
fuck, these
all
people are dead.
systems alert.
Okay. Fine, we don't really care. We're guinea pig supremacists. This way. No, that's locked. That's also locked. Cool. Is something gonna come alive? This fucker? Yep, knew it. I love the little slow motion intros. Maybe I should watch this movie. I won't watch this movie. Fuck off. Oh, fuck the stuff behind me as well. Does this actually work, or do I have to hit them? Oh no, a couple of shots and they'll die.
Ben, I need some quick intel.
Everything dies with enough bullets.
I'm working on it and heading to your location right now. The SWAT team's already arrived, so remember, G-Force is highly classified.
Invisible, invincible, right?
What, so am I supposed to, like, pretend to be a normal guinea pig? Are all guinea pigs like this in this world? I don't know. I just can't get down with Ubisoft games. I enjoyed Far Cry 3. That's Ubisoft, isn't it? But then every Ubisoft game after that was the same game. Like, all the Assassin's Creeds are the same game, right? It's like Call of Duty, but with, like, an assassin pack over the top of it. Oh, fuck. Just fucking boost. There we go. Lovely. Yes, oh, for fuck's sake! Dishonored this ain't. Come on, forward. Forward. Get into the fucking thing! I'm pressing W, but he's just vibrating at me. Come on! I meant to go in here. Fucking go! There we go. The controls, they're fine. they're okay. Not great. Oh, is that the end of the level? It is, I think. Create new. Yeah, sure. Overwrite. Fantastic. I just realized this is that Disney movie. He's got wee little baby pig arms. Oh.
Darwin, where are you?
Kill the enemy. Any sign of the SWAT team?
Not yet.
This is just plain weird, D.
And a little deadly,
Weird,
too.
D.
Wish Speckles was here.
I'm doing my best, guys.
You're doing great, Juarez. We all miss Specs, but we'll manage. I'm almost out, team.
I just don't get what this movie is. Like, I know that I'm not in the minority here. This movie and this game were very poorly reviewed. In fact, the game was reviewed significantly better than the movie. Like, way better. Like, triple the review scores. But that's just because gaming reviewers are a lot more lenient than movie reviewers, let's be honest. Mediocre games get 7s all the time. The fact that a 7 is considered a mediocre score to receive in game reviewing is shocking. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give it 70% because it's fine. Like, that's... game reviewers should be ashamed of themselves. But this movie was very, very badly received. But I just don't really understand why they're not really acknowledging that they're guinea pigs. It seems like they've made a not very good or interesting straight up heist movie and then just plastered them with guinea pigs. What is the point?
Whoa. The cavalry's definitely arrived.
Like, just bad one-liners? Oh, fuck me. Reviews always tend to the top and never average out properly. Average game should be 5. Exactly! Average should be 5. For 50%. That should be the bog standard average. It's like, but it has gotten so skewed. It's like, if it's bad at all, it'll get like 2. And if it's okay, it'll get 7. It's just a weird, you never get like 4s or 5s or 6s. So, it's just a real flaw of the system. And a lot of people's like bonuses and shit in the games industry, because they are allergic to unions, are resulting on review scores. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's like a solidarity thing. It's like, look, it's not very good, but we'll give it a 7 so they get bonuses. I think school grades have messed people up. They see 5 as a fail, so 7 is average. See, this is a thing. Maybe in Ireland it's different, because in Ireland, a fail is like an E. You can get a D and still pass. Like, a passing grade in Irish secondary schools is 40%. It's bad to get 40%. People will go, oh, fuck me, you need to do better. But it's based on percentage rather than... You get percentages back more than you get letter grades. Letter grades are weird to me, but they're not as common. And so it's like, okay, 40 or 50, that's a pass. And in college, 50 is a pass. But it's like... it's barely a pass. You're like, fine. Yeah, D is passing in Canada too. You have to get 50%. Yeah, 50% in college is a pass here and university. But it's like, you know, you should be doing better, right? So, you know, that's like average. That's the bare minimum you can expect. That is like, it's a pass. You did fine, but you do better next time. 50. That's what it should be in games as well, and movies. It's like 50% should be the bare average. It's like, I always measure it by, I think, Outer Worlds by Obsidian is the most average nothing game I have ever played in my life. I think that is the definition of a 5 out of 10. But if you look that up, I think you are just... I think you will find that it's almost exclusively 7s out of 10s. I think it does nothing particularly badly, and it does absolutely nothing particularly well. It is the definition of a 5 out of 10. It's not awful. You can play it. It's a game with a narrative. You can play it. It's all right. And if you play a lot of it, I'm sure you get something out of it. But it's not good in any way either. It's just kind of a way to kill time. Which get Outer Worlds. It was very hyped, thank you. I quite enjoyed it. Good wee game. It sets them up very well for something more. The point was, though, is that I saw the DLC came out for it. And I went... Oh yeah, Outer Worlds, not Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is apparently amazing, and I will be playing it at some point, although not on stream. It doesn't seem like a stream game. But I think I own it even on some bundle somewhere. But I know I'm saying a lot. It's a thing I do, I'm sorry. I notice it sometimes. I was about to say it again. I liked it too. I didn't dislike it. Again, this is why I think the sort of review scores are all over the place. A 5 out of 10 doesn't mean you hated something. A 5 out of 10 is, it's fine. A 5 out of 10 is average in every way. Like, completely middle of the road average. I didn't dislike, I finished Outer Worlds. I thought it was fine. And nothing more or nothing less. I think that is my definition of a 5 out of 10. Is like, that is what it should be, rather than everything getting 7s if it's okay. It not being an amazing New Vegas game made me leave it in disgust. I guess that's why a lot of people really didn't like it, is that when you see Obsidian Space RPG, you kind of expect something a bit better. But, you know, that's expectations. Expectations are a lie that we tell ourselves about the future, right? So I don't hold that against it, but I was also disappointed, I'll be honest, because New Vegas is one of the best games of all time. They did sell it as that, that's fair. Again, like, they you know, they want to sell copies. They want to trade on their reputation. Like, I don't, and it didn't make me dislike Obsidian anymore either. I mean, I'm really enjoying Pentiment. That's Obsidian as well. Different track for them, but it's really good. Anyway, back. I picked up the controller despite it doesn't work.
Back with Saberling appliances.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, that was what I was saying. The DLC came out for it at one point, or like Game of the Year edition, despite who would fucking give that Game of the Year. But the Game of the Year edition came out and more DLC got announced. And the thought of playing more of that game just didn't interest me at all. So I'm never going to experience the DLC. I was like, I get that maybe they're setting up for other stuff in that world, but also, who would fucking play more of that to get to it? I didn't hate my time with it, but I'm not going to spend any more. The combat's fairly satisfying. It's kind of Batman combat in this. You know, Batman Arkham Asylum? Where it's just sort of like, you hit the button and he does combos. Kind of doing that kind of combat. Was that out by this point? When did Arkham Asylum come out? I think it might have been 07, 08. Something like that. Oh, Jesus. Victoria 3 has been nominated as Strategy Game of the Year. It must be a lean year for strategy games. I don't really play any strategy games, because I kind of consider them dad games, if I'm honest. Whenever I see an RTS or a grand strategy game, I kind of just consider them, oh, it's like dad games, and I just don't have any interest. They're too complicated for my brain, and I find them boring as well. Like, I flash back to sitting by my dad's computer while he played fucking Age of Empires 3, and go, yeah, this isn't for me. Everyone was like, you can truly pick whatever political choice you want, but it just evolved into murdering anything in your way. It did. It's a very generic game. My dad doesn't play computer games. My dad is big into strategy gaming. Like, tactical and strategy games. So he loves anything that's like Age of Empires or StarCraft or XCOM, you know, those kind of things. So grand strategy, real-time strategy and tactics-based combat stuff. Oh, fuck me! Oh, Jesus, I killed my fly. Hang on. Oh, can I not break this open? Oh, I can with the whip. Good. I didn't realize I had ammo up until that fight, by the way. Oh, fucker. Well, fucking whip them to death, please. There we go. Nice and whipped. Paradox does this thing where they don't release a full game and just hope to fix it with DLC. I remember that being said a lot when Civ 6 came out, right? That Civ 6 launched and everybody went, okay, look, it's obviously going to be worse than Civ 5 because that has all the DLC. And I was like, what? That's a strange thing to say. I remember people I like and people I respect the opinions of saying that and going, that's an interesting thing to say and just accept. Like, shouldn't it be as good as the previous one with all the DLC? Isn't that the point of the progress of video games? And they're like, nah, it'll suck, and then get slowly better. What? Hello, Ghost, as well. Oh, we were talking about you earlier, Ghost. I'm not going to say what we were talking about because it will fill you with anxiety. Sorry, that's just mean. That's just a mean thing to say.
Getting a reading change for the
It really
room you're
will.
in.
We were talking about your brave little toaster review. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Get back in, you idiot. Fuck. Run. Oh, plasma cells. Can I beat the shit out of that? Maybe. Oh, fuck me. Hang on. Okay. Can we get over here, fucking land on this, and then just fucking shoot the fucker? Sort of. Did that work? I think I'm out of ammo now. Ow!
Saber sense is most definitely activated.
If that's Saber sense, I'm staying away from appliances.
You never
I'm
were
staying
much in
away
the
from
kitchen.
appliances.
Game's just changed.
Who is that
Focus,
voice
guys.
actor? I'm assuming these are all just voice clips from the movies, by the way. Wasn't Brave Little Toaster a shitty movie? No, it's one of the ones people really like. I still haven't watched it, but people really like Brave Little Toaster. Oh, fuck me, run! We really can't stand in place for more than about 2 or 3 seconds. How the fuck am I getting out of here? Do I have to whip these out of... Oh. Oh no, I thought I was going to have to get the thing to, like, blow this open. Can it not see me? Okay, leave this over here for a second. Go, 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 go. Ghost coming in swinging over VLT. What am I supposed to do? There we go. Drop. And then in again. No, just fucking... There we go. Oh! Checkpoint, yay! I'm doing alright in this. It's a game for children, though.
Mr. Saber and his fancy friends eat. And all these appliances, the food practice.
I'm sure someone's saying that about The Sims 4. Sims 4, it's very, very fucking purgatory, right? The Sims 4. Sims 5 as well. I think it's one of the few games, I would say, just pirated. Side by Dreya. Okay, fucking run! There's so many of the fuckers! I don't really get the DLC thing, Crown, I'll be honest. I mean, there is so, like, you know, you can make money and have a good game while not charging the amount of stuff for DLC that those companies do, Paradox and EA. Like, the Paradox thing especially, like the fact that people at least go like, oh, EA is obviously bad because they're EA, you expect it, right? But with Paradox, people, again, that argument always really confused me. The sort of like, oh yeah, obviously it's going to be way worse than the last one, just because it's newer. And I'm like, that makes no sense. What are you doing? Expect better. Don't buy it. Just buy it when it's, you know, when it's better. It was like 700 Canadian. I did not pay for it. Yeah, pirate that shit immediately. Difference between DLC for a game and having a DLC policy that's considered bad. That's true. Yeah, I'm not saying that DLC is bad in general. I mean, we used to call them, back in the olden days, we used to call them expansion packs. Right? But then DLC became sort of any tiny thing that you could make people pay for. Like the whole microtransaction culture. It's like, you know, obviously it kind of started with, I mean, it started with a lot of things. People point to Bethesda for that sort of shit. You know, with the horse armor DLC. Whereas, like, instead of getting this big expansion pack with a new country in it or something like that, you get this horse armor that is pointless and doesn't affect anything. A cosmetic thing. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with DLC, it's just that when you aggressively price it like that, like the way they have, then it becomes a bit shady and sleazy, right? But yeah, like there's nothing wrong with yeah, I guess it's all about policy, right? Like people making DLC while the game is being developed specifically to be released after the game comes out, that kind of thing. But there's nothing wrong with like, oh, you know, like Cyberpunk. I don't like Cyberpunk. From what I've seen, I don't think it looks very good, to be honest. I know a lot of people like it now, but I've watched a little bit of my friends play it and go, I don't think I'll ever play this. But they're releasing DLC for that, and that's clearly been made months and months afterwards. It's fine, right? Whatever. The Witcher 3. And I know that they're a bad company, by the way, so, you know, I'm aware. They have a lot of crunch and weird shit. But, like, they, you know, if they're making it months and months afterwards and it's like an add-on, then whatever, that's fine. But when it's things like Sims 4 or Sims, whenever the next Sims comes out, and it's like, oh yeah, we're just releasing like fucking a shelf or the option to paint a railway or whatever, and it's like $15, please. I know Star Citizen was a big scam, but they raised millions before release. That one baffled me. Honestly, that one, it's the one time with customer service issues like that, or customer protection, that I'm like, maybe victim blaming's all right. The one time with Star Citizen. Because I cannot imagine looking at Star Citizen and the shit that they shared and giving them money. Like, it was so... It felt like the gaming equivalent of when somebody calls up and goes, hello, I am Bank. Like, I am Bank name. You are in overdraft of €4,000. Could you give us Apple gift cards? Like, it was so obviously bullshit. I cannot imagine giving the Star Citizen boys money. And the fact that people did makes me actually kind of sad. Hey, where am I meant to go? I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Oh, there's a fucking vent up there, okay. It was the crypto game before there was such a big thing. That's true. It appealed to a very specific type of person, right? It's why they got... Wasn't Mark Hamill involved with that at one point? I can see why, because they were going for sort of Reddit-y Star Wars fans. I think. Not to be too rude, but I think that's who they were going for. I don't mind Paradox DLC policy if the initial game works properly and is enjoyable. Yeah, that's what I mean, I guess. It's the fact that it was expected when Civ came out, or any of the Paradox games, right? That person is me. When any of the Paradox games come out, people just accept that they're going to be unstable, stripped down messes compared to the previous games. And I can see the logic, by the way. I can see the logic in going, well, the previous games had 10 pieces of DLC that added and fixed things and made the game so much better. So this game is just the base game. But surely because it's a new game, they could just include all of that content as a base and then keep adding more. It just feels like it's very incremental with strategy games. I guess that's maybe a design flaw, right? Civ isn't Paradox, I know. But like, it's the same in my brain. It's like grand strategy games, I guess. It's a problem with all of them. But I guess it's kind of a problem with the design. It's like they're probably quite difficult to design, right? And balance. So it's probably always going to be an ongoing thing. But it does feel like each new one is worse and then slowly gets better, and then worse and then slowly gets better, and worse, at least from the reviews I see and people talking about them. Because I'm not going to fucking play them. I'm too dumb to play these games. Ah! It's a new boy! I had high hopes for Victory in the warfare system. The warfare system is awful.
But I got a problem.
Is that the one where communism is really good?
The door's jammed.
Is Victoria 3 the one where people went, oh yeah, communism is so unbelievably broken that you can't play anyone else?
Whereas, tell me how I can free Blaster.
There's some game that There was some game that came out with that kind of problem recently. Communism is OP. I just found that very, very funny. I just like that as an idiot. Is this gonna boil me alive? Communism is OP mid to late game when you need more workers. March of the Eagles, Imperator, just not fun games. Great time periods. Conceptually they work, but still. See, this is all nonsense to me. Like, I have no idea what any of this means. Ah, hot and cold gates. Okay. This makes no sense in terms of vents, but sure, I'll go with it. It's so cold today. I don't want to go through cold areas in games. Oh, fuck me. Okay, just whip them. We can't really afford to spend the ammo. We don't have much ammo. Anyone else? Rescue Blaster? Where the fuck's Blaster? The bar at the top of the screen, you only have a limited amount of time. Ah, fuck, I hate this shit. That's why I don't play Mario games. Fuck me. Hang on. Where is he? Yeah, I know, fucking help. Where is he? Is he below me? Oh, fuck, I'm getting shot with acid for some reason. Of course blenders have acid in them. Why wouldn't they? Dead. Okay. Fucking go, baby. Where are you? Where the fuck is he? H. Through there? Do I need to fucking queue through there? No, there's another vent. I think. Is this where I came in? No. Run! Run!
That door isn't gonna hold up for long.
Okay, what the fuck do you want from me? Down here?
Elevator door blasters are goner. How about a plan B?
What the fuck do you want? Hack! Guinea pig hack! Okay, I did it, I think. Oh, fuck. Why does a bin have knives in it?
We just took out
Sid Meier's Civilization. Is that Sid Meier's?
Yeah, you heard me right.
Or Sid Meier? Is he just Civ? Did he make other stuff? I feel like I've heard Sid Meier as a name lots in my life, but I've never played a game with Sid Meier as a title. Was there a game called Pirates? Yes, he did Pirates. He did a Pirates. Ah! Are you a George Foreman grill? What are you meant to be? This is the mid to late 2000s. So George Foreman grills were fucking everywhere, right? Even though they suck. George Foreman grills are really a symptom. I'm about to say the most terminally online thing I've ever said. They're really a symptom of diet culture, aren't they? And like, fucking, the quest to be skinny in the 2000s. Like, George Foreman grills are basically, what if it was a grill but made all your food taste tasteless because it squeezes all of the fat and flavor out of it? What if you made your food taste bad in order to fit into a size 0 dress? Real bad food. Just the 2000s, you said. I know that's still a thing, but maybe less. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not, to be honest. I did see a headline recently that made me actually feel... I did a double take and felt sick afterwards. I saw a headline from a fashion magazine saying heroin chic is back in style. And I actually wanted to reach through the screen, grab the editor, and throttle them to death. You do not know what you say. Don't fucking bring that evil back. Jesus Christ. Have you ever seen a model in the fucking early to mid 2000s? Fuck me. Jesus. New objective. What was I just waiting?
Thanks for the rescue, Darwin. I owe you big time.
Forget it. You do the same for me.
Darwin, do I ever have a surprise for you?
How have they made the guinea pigs' faces so ugly?
Speckles. What? I thought you were... What happened, old friend?
I adapted your plan for escape, Darwin, and managed with great difficulty to get out of that trash compactor in the,
wanna squish him!
But that's a story for next time.
Understood, Specs. Great to have you back.
Oh God, he's
cute! That is the good news. The bad is all of Saber's appliances have somehow
It's
become
a little
activated.
mole.
Each and every one. The place is
Bean was
alive
an... Oh
with
yeah, the
them.
other Bean fucking thing.
Yes. You'll have to get into the central computer and shut it down. And the best option is to head down to the basement by the laundry chute and get past the heating hub. I'll plot a course to guide you from there.
Darwin, listen up. Ben says he has something that can help us. I'll go rendezvous
I
with them
just
now.
joined it already. I love this. It's a surprisingly not terrible game, I'll say. I thought guinea pigs were fluffier. Some of them are. This is, I don't know breeds of guinea pig. I think my guinea pigs are Abyssinian guinea pigs, which are much fluffier. They're much bigger. They're not bigger, they're just fluff. Like, if you cut the guinea pig's fluff, they're very small. But these ones are short-haired ones, which I think are just easier to take care of because you don't need to give them haircuts every 2 months. Like the cats, yes. Yeah, there's like American short hairs or whatever, and teddy guinea pigs, and they all have different layers of hair. The skinny pigs are hairless guinea pigs. It's a depressing story of why they were bred. You can probably guess from the name. Skinny pig. You know, what are guinea pigs used for typically? This is a skinny pig. They're little hairless guinea pigs. Look at them. They look a little bit like awkward rodent hippos. They're very silly. As I said to my cat in their winter coat, all fluff, no substance. Exactly. They're very, very fluffy. In fact, they weigh 1.1 kilos each, my guinea pigs. If you take off their fur, they weigh just under a kilo. They are quite small. Their fur weighs about 1/10 of them. That looks like a Halo 3 rat. I've never played a Halo game. Oh, they're so cute. They're cute, so cute and small. You have to rub coconut oil onto their bodies or else they get dry. I wouldn't mind a skinny pig. They look very silly. They were invented by scientists so they could do experiments on them easier. It's very depressing, but they are quite cute. Anyway, go back to games. Go back in here. Oh, I need to do the fucking bean, don't I? Oh, Jesus Christ. Spin the bean. Not dead fish again. Just not that, please. Oh, stink bug. Honestly, I might... I don't want to, but I could probably deal with it. Stink bug is one of these ones, right? That smells like one of the fucking... They all kind of smell the same. I think that's one of the fucking stink bug ones. Fine. Coconut oil, really? Coconut oil is super clogging and not recommended for skin. Really? Well, maybe it's just a moisturizer then. I think I read coconut oil, but I don't have one. I didn't realize guinea pigs are solely domesticated with no wild ones. I didn't know they were kept as a food source. They are mainly food in the primarily when they're grown, like, or where they're bred. Like, if you go to a guinea pig breeder thing, they're mainly grown for food. They're livestock. In a lot of South America, especially Peru, they're the national dish of Peru, roast guinea pig or deep fried guinea pig. It would be like having chickens here. People have pet chickens, but it's not common. But, you know, I thought guinea pigs were wild in Lima. There's feral ones. Yeah, there's feral ones, but there is something that's very similar to what used to be guinea pigs. Like, I think they might even just be called guinea pigs, but they're very slightly different. Wild guinea pig. They're like a close cousin. Wild guinea pig. Domesticated guinea pigs are no longer found in their wild, but their relatives are still living. And they look like this. They look very sweet. Oh, look at that little face. Look at his little face. But yeah, domesticated guinea pigs we basically destroyed. Oh, little face. Oh God, I love them. Anyway, I just love rodents. I think rodents are the cutest things in the world. Maybe feral but no oil. I did not know coconut oil was used for anything other than cooking. I don't think I've ever even used it for cooking. I don't know if I've ever bought coconut oil. I don't know if I have any. I need to check my cupboards, but I don't think I do. I don't know what you use it for. I think it's meant to be good for cooking, but I've always just used olive oil and vegetable oil, rapeseed oil, like the defaults. Sometimes whatever it's called, sunflower oil. Making popcorn, and sesame oil. I buy quite a lot of sesame oil. Making popcorn with coconut oil is hard. I've only made it with vegetable oil. Megan's wife uses it all the time in East Asian dishes. Next Dreya is going to say he loves quokkas. Quokkas are quite cute, but I think I prefer guinea pigs. Quokkas look a bit too smug. I don't know what it is about a quokka, but quokkas just feel a bit too, like, Instagram-y for me. Look at that. Nah, I want to throw it into the sea. I think it's a bit too cute. It's a bit like a chinchilla, Like, have you ever seen a video of a chinchilla cleaning itself and you go, yeah, fuck you? Popcorn coconut oil? Yes, apparently. It's odd in a way when you think about it that this entire species out there has existence relies solely on another species thinking it's cute. There's a lot of them, to be honest. Coconut oil should only be used for cooking, but I have friends who swear for it as an antiperspirant. Ooh, big hair product? How about sugar gliders? I think sugar gliders are cute, right? Oh god. Sugar glider. They're kind of cute, I think. Yes, they're cute. They're cute in that they look a bit baffled. They look a bit like they don't know what the fuck is happening at any given moment. They don't look as smug to me. It's more like we killed the non-cute ones. Hell, elephants are big on that too. A lot of animal, like, did you know that babies? Did you know that ants keep aphids as pets sometimes and raise them as livestock? And some people think it might be because they think they're cute. I am a sugar glider. They're quite cute. They have little grabby hands. I love a slow loris. Is the slow loris the one with the weird finger? Slow loris. No, I'm thinking of an I think, but they are similar. See, these things I find borderline creepy. I think slow lorises are borderline weird. Like, look at that fucking weird eye. These cursed quokka ads here for like health insurance or something. Is that like the Australian version of those fucking horrific compare the meerkat ads? Poor quokkas. Yeah, I think tourism is slowly but surely destroying their environment, right? Like fucking so many. Yeah, it must be something like that. Do they speak in fake Russian accents? Anyway, ants are so neat. I used to really not like ants, and now I kind of do. I don't know what that is.
I am Alexander, founder of CompareTheMeerkat.com, where we compare meerkats. Size, hobbies, you know. But lately we get many people looking for car insurance. People looking for CompareTheMarket.com. I cannot find you cheap car insurance. For Compare Meerkats, come to CompareTheMeerkat.com. For easy way to save on car insurance, please go to CompareTheMarket.com. Simples.
Oh, as each fucking week a new fucking horrific one of these came out and drilled the joke down more and more and more. That fucking simples is like nails on a chalkboard. The first time you see it, it's like, all right, that's kind of all right. And then the 700th ad, you're like, I want to fucking kill who's ever responsible for these people. It's so bizarre that this is still going. This is from like 15 years ago. This video is from 13 years ago. It's probably older before it was put up on YouTube. They are still going, these ads. The Go Compare guy. It's more annoying than that, I think. Oh, even more bizarre that people buy merch for this ad. I am convinced that they make more off those fucking TV shows than or more off those fucking TV tie-in stuffed animals than they do off their actual company. People buy merch for an ad. Yep. And that Nerd Cube dude? Yes, I watch Nerd Cube sometimes. And Ashens. Oh, they're doing the Advent calendar. I should watch that. Is the meerkat problematic now because he's Russian? Maybe. They also queer bait weirdly, don't they? Don't they do a lot of queer baiting in this ad series? I think they might. I think they brought in this Smithers-esque character like halfway through. And there's like lots of jokes about how he's in love with him or something. Very strange. Zoos buy meerkats because of the man created by this? Oh no. Oh no. I used to watch Meerkat Manor as a kid. That was on Amazon Prime recently. And Emma refuses to watch it. And that was voiced by Bill Nye. Bill Nye, who's in the guinea pig game. He was the narrator of that show. I used to watch Meerkat Manor when I was very young. Russia has meerkats. Only the Russian government is problematic. Yes, Russians are fine. It's, stuff their government does. That's not right. Anyway, let's go to, unless Alexander the Meerkat turns very solemnly to camera and goes like, we support Putin's war. then he'd be problematic. Oh, it's fucking horrible. I hate seeing these. Bean, I'll do the bean.
What are you doing, Sergey? It's all automated.
Ooh, clever. Hey?
Automated.
Oh, neat.
Why does Sergey sound like Cookie Monster?
Automated.
He's an oligarch. He is dressed like an aristocrat.
Automated.
Oh, come on.
Bills? Ha! With Auto Sergey is all automated.
I automatically look for ways to save on car, home, and energy bills.
See, Sergey, just sit back and relax.
Relax. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just unlocked.
Top up.
Automated?
Don't be ridiculous, Sergey. He's so lazy. Automate your bills with Auto Sergey. Compare the market. Keep life simple.
Oh, this is dystopian. It is. Click link to understand suffering. Is this the quokkas? Oh, fuck me. Remember how I said that I was confused at how they managed to make guinea pigs look ugly in this game? How have they managed to make a quokka look like this?
In my life,
Oh, I was not expecting that noise to come out of my speakers just then.
there's been toothache and pain. HBF has helped me time and again.
Whoever... I want everyone involved with this to get hit by a train.
Members first, they're not for profit. They changed this quacker's life. Now I know what love is. Now I know what love is. HBS how it should be.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Way to ruin a good song. I'd rather meet the crack fox shoving his needles in your eyes or whatever. Oh, that kind of hurt. Anyway, taunting me that I can't afford the dentist. I looked up the dentist cost here recently, didn't I? And found that the dentist is very, very expensive. And I was like, oh no. I don't know if the dentist is covered by medical card here, which I have. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just ignore my teeth. They are definitely for profit. Why do they say not for profit? Can they just lie like that? Anyway, that is a horrible fucking sight. Anyway, let's eat the bean. Oh. Oh, fuck me. That's not even this bean, really. It's just the other one repeating. Fuck that. Oh. Fucking hell. Ooh. Oh. Another big one. I think it's because I've changed my noise gate settings. It's just hearing things more clearly. You're hearing, I think, closer to the raw experience, the unprotected experience of my audio. Are there free government subsidized dentists anywhere? Even Canada doesn't have that. I don't know. It's not free here. I'm pretty sure. There might be an option. Hang on. Okay, just out of interest. Just for me. Ireland medical card. Dental. Dental services. Okay, it says free dental services are available to adults over the age of 16 with a medical card through the DTSS, which I've never heard of. Okay. What is this? What is this? You can get a free dental examination. You can get a free teeth cleaning. You can get a free extraction. And you can get 2 free fillings a year. everything else is not included. That's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, dental exam, teeth cleaning, 1 extraction, or 2 fillings each year. That is what is included. That's not terrible, depending. If you're very old, you can also get free dentures. Fair enough. Oh, but you have to go to specific dentists. A list of dentists in your area with DTS contracts is available from your local HSE service. I don't know where that would be. But that's not too bad. I think there's like 3 dentists around there. Surely some of them might accept this. I don't know. It's very good compared to here. 180 checkup here. Oof, oof. I think Cork, where I live, is considered quite expensive for dental care. I remember looking that up. And I don't even think it's that expensive here. Anyway. You need to go to an NHS dentist. Oof. It's 400 for 1 filling. Oh my god. It's 2 free a year here, apparently. Which is alright. I've never had a filling. My teeth are too amazing. I've never had a filling. My filling was 60. I've never had a filling. I don't think I've ever had a cavity. Now, I don't really know if that's the case, because I've said this before on stream. I have not gone to the dentist in 12 years. So, I have not gone to a dentist in 12 years, which is not good, but I didn't have the medical card up until a couple of years ago, so it would have been very expensive. So now maybe I should go to the dentist. But since then, I have not noticed any problems with my teeth in terms of like sensitivity or like holes in them or anything like that, so I don't think I have any cavities. I'm going to have to spend at least a few hundred on the dentist tomorrow. I'd most likely be covered back in Germany, but can't wait until then. No, that's unbelievably annoying. I've also never had a filling, but my ex got insurance and immediately headed to the dentist and used their whole yearly amount up, getting 5 of them. Oh my god. Dentistry? I imagine it would be fine. I was meant to get braces to fix my horrible crooked nightmare teeth when I was very young. And because I was going through a very bad period of depression at the time, I hadn't brushed my teeth in a while because I just stopped taking care of myself, and they wouldn't cover me because they said my hygiene wasn't good enough to justify it. And I went, yeah, honestly, just that's fair, but it does make me feel worse, so I can't really argue. Does Ireland not cover basic teeth care? I've just discovered it does a little bit. It covers a couple of fillings a year and a teeth cleaning and an exam if you're on the medical card, which I will say is hard to get on. The medical card, they will do fucking anything they can to not give you a medical card here. It is fucking heavily means tested, and a lot of people just lie so they can get one, because otherwise medical care is very expensive in Ireland. It's like Medicaid or Obamacare or whatever it's called in America. It's not good. That's so shitty of them. Yeah. I went to the hair cutter person for the first time since I'm an adult last month. Barber. I haven't been to the barber in a while, actually. I'm thinking of growing my hair out because it's getting a bit long. This is normally the point I'd get it cut, but I might just let it grow. I think it might be fine. I thought you all had universal healthcare. No, not at all. People always assume that about Ireland because we're like a wealthy European country. But no, we suck. We're terrible. We don't have an equivalent of like the NHS. What our closest is the HSE, which is our health service Éireann or whatever it's called, right? It's, you know, our national health service. And that is free, but only if you qualify for a medical card, which, like I said, is very difficult to get into. Other than that, it's all private companies and stuff, so it's bad. You feel American paid then. I will say, it's not nearly as bad as... Oh, it's on the screen. The flies. That's a nice bit of fourth wall breaking. Whenever it comes up, like, oh, we should reform the health service here, all the politicians, the centrist, rightist politicians, will always go, look, it's not as bad as Americans. Have you seen their fucking news? It's not America bad. It's not Canada good, but it's not America bad. So maybe just be happy? And everybody goes, I mean, it's not America bad, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't be better. And they all go, oh, we've already gone. Australia is supposed to, but there's been an increasing privatization of everything gradually over time, and now we're in unaffordable hell. The British method, that what they're doing to the NHS. Friend broke thumb, costed 9k. Oh my god. So yeah, even without insurance, or without medical card, and if you didn't have insurance here, that would not be allowed, right? People would find the health secretary's house and behead them, I think, if that happened. Now, it's still bad. It's still really bad. I told this story once, but it's the worst indictment I could think of about the HSE. My grandfather is on the medical card because he's of retirement age, and you get an automatic medical card once you get over about 60. You get an automatic medical card, so free medical care, right? He cannot afford insurance, or insurance, I should say. He needed a double hip replacement. No, sorry, double knee replacement. Needed new knees, right? Because he's in his 70s now, and worked in a factory for most of his fucking life, and they destroyed his knees by making him kneel on concrete, right? So he needed new knees, and he waited 3 years to get new knees. 3 years. In that time, he became unable to walk and had to use crutches in order to get around the house. He didn't leave the house for about 1.5 years, right? On the public healthcare system here. 3 years. And do you know what they did after 3 years? They didn't fix it. The HSE did not fix his knees. Do you know what they did? They gave him a train ticket to Belfast. The HSE sent him a train ticket to Belfast and put him up in a hotel for 3 days and paid the NHS to do it instead. That's our healthcare service. They are fucked. They are so broken that I'm shocked people haven't rioted. The Irish healthcare service is a joke. We are laughed at by other European countries. So that's the HSE. I will never forgive them. Anyway, into the thing. Jesus, yeah, they paid another country to fix my granddad's knees. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You big jalapeno. Where am I meant to be going, by the way? Hang on, I stopped for a while. I'm gonna in here, apparently. Each pig game, yes. Which Ireland are we talking about? I am in Cork, which is about as south on the island as you can get. But they flew him to Belfast, which is in, the UK. So they were on the NHS to get the NHS to do it. Not flew him, trained him. Trained him? Put him on a train. There we go. I know there are two. Well, depending on if you're Sinn Féin or not. If you own a balaclava, then there's only one. I'm not going to get into fucking north-south politics. There is Northern Ireland, which is in the UK, although the UK don't seem to want them either, to be honest. And then there's the Republic of Ireland, which is the bigger one.
Health, as well as new weapons and upgrades.
Ooh, new weapons and stuff.
Weapons and upgrades will only become
I don't know why I'm excited about this game.
Once a gold or silver data disc has been found.
I always, I don't know who I'm going to vote for in the next general election, but I can't vote for Sinn Féin. I can't do it. Because I don't own a rifle or a balaclava. I don't. And so I can't in good conscience vote for them. I remember any time, there is a service here, I think it's run by the state, or it's like non-profit at least. There is a service here called like Who to Vote For, or Who Do I Ally With, or something like that, where you do like 120 question questionnaire, or like 400 if you want to. I think it just keeps going, and then it pairs you up with they aren't IRA anymore. After they did well in the last election, quite a lot of them were suspended for singing IRA chants outside pubs and like shooting into the air and shit. Right? Vote Compass is something similar, I'm sure. But anyway, they a lot of them are just waiting for the balaclava to go on, I think. But anyway, there is this. It's some Irish site, right? Ireland is super liberal, right? Absolutely not. Ireland is centre-right and always has been, really. Ireland has never... Well, liberal as in neoliberal. It's kind of always been neoliberal since its foundation. But Ireland is getting more socially progressive, but has always had centre-right parties in charge. Even Labour here is centre-right. Really, the only two parties that aren't centre-right are Sinn Féin and... I mean, the Greens are centre-right here as well, to be honest. Soc Dems, maybe? Social Democrats? But they're quite small. So anyway, you do this site. You'd ask, like, lots and lots of stuff. Or you answer lots and lots of stuff. And it pairs you to parties and individuals. Because you vote for individuals, not parties here. It's proportional representation. So you vote for individuals you like and, you know, take into consideration what party they're in. I do that quiz every time there's a general election, every few years or whatever. And it is always, it's like, okay, you ally with, like, Green Party, 85%. Social Democrats, or Democratic Socialists, whichever one they are, like 80 or 85% or something like that, or 90%. Labour, like 70. And then it'll go down to Sinn Féin, like 85%. And I'll go, okay, Sinn Féin, and I'll look at it as like progressive social policies, you know, higher tax for rich, social housing, better healthcare, and, you know, like freer healthcare, and like abolishing the two-tier system, and all of these like very progressive social ideals. And I'll go, okay, interesting. Where did I disagree with them on? And I'll click over to the side where it's like, they disagreed with you on this. When asked the question, do you want to receive a free gun from the government and march northwards? You answered, no, not at all. They disagreed with you on that one. Do you want to get into armed conflicts a lot? And I went, no, they disagreed with you on that one. So, you know, they're very much like a hardline nationalist party. It's just they're also very, like, left-wing. They're very jingoistic. It's like, do you own a balaclava or a hand grenade? No, I do not. They disagreed with that stance. So I can't vote for them. Even though I do think they probably do some good for the country, I can't vote for them because of that. There's just no way I can bring myself to do it. Please don't vote for Irish Tories. Irish Tories would probably be Fianna Fáil, who are in power right now. Fianna Fáil, and right now there is a three-way party. It took like 18 weeks to form. There is a three-way party in government right now, a coalition. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, who are basically the exact same, and then just different levels of corruption. They're both centre-right. And then the Green Party, who are the most pathetic Green Party in Europe. I vote Greens. I like Green Party. But fuck me, they're pathetic. They ran on like two things. They ran on environmental subsidies and stuff like that, obviously. And then they ran on finally fucking shutting down all the Greyhound stations. And they didn't, because Fianna Fáil told them not to. Because they are... The Green Party in Ireland are basically Smithers. Like, Smithers in The Simpsons is essentially kind of a good person. He's like fine, right? He's not evil, but he supports and does whatever the evil person tells him. They are fucking spineless rats, the Green Party. And yet, who else am I going to vote for? The Social Democrats are never going to fucking get in. Anyway, like the Lib Dem. Yes, they're very Lib Demi. They're extremely Lib Demi, the Green Party in Ireland. So, I don't know. Same with Labour here as well. There's not really any good parties in Ireland. We don't have any, like, very far left parties. We don't have any very far right parties. They're all just sort of this muddy middle ground that are fucking corrupt and awful. Everything sucks. There's no good parties here. Anyway, sorry for ranting. America's politics are different from other nations. Yes, there's two parties there, right? I know Democrats in America are considered centre, and centre is considered Republican in other nations. Yes, Democrats, I think, style themselves as centre to centre-left when they are very much Tories, right? Aren't the Green Party socialists there? No. Well, some of them are. Some of them are. Like, I voted for a couple in the Green Party, and they are, you know, left-wing to socialist. The party as a whole, though, is centre-left at best. Centrist, really. Green Party in Scotland is socialist. We don't have any socialist parties, really. Social Democrats are probably the closest, or Sinn Féin, but they're not, both of them are centre-left as well, really. We don't have any socialist parties. We have a Green Lib Party, which social politics are the best, but their economic policies are so bad. I don't know. I'll vote for whoever the quiz tells me to, probably, unless it's Sinn Féin. But I don't know if I can vote for the Greens again. They do so little. They do fucking nothing. I don't think the Greens have done a single thing in their time in government. They get into government every so often, because they're so spineless. They'll take a coalition with anybody. Again, Fianna Fáil are fucking scum, and they'll go into coalition with them. It's like, oh god, why would you do this? You know you're going to get trampled because you don't do anything. Yeah, let's go through the door. Let's play the game, shall we?
The central computer via the heating hub.
Oh good, more whipping. Speckles was the... Wasn't Speckles the mole? I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. Fucking beat the shit out of these George Foreman grills. There's a lot of George Foreman grills around. Or are these meant to be like waffle makers? We don't really have them. Waffles are not a huge thing in Ireland. I vote for pig. Honestly, it would not be the worst thing.
Strange.
Can I fight you?
Some kind of
Ah!
liquid on the
Okay, that's a fan. Never mind. Thought that was an enemy.
Master, you've been through there? Not my bad.
What was that? Was that a piss joke? So why G-Force? I have guinea pigs, and I show them off on the camera fairly frequently. Well, occasionally, not every stream. But, people bought me this as a joke. That's why. I will be playing it once. I doubt this will come back. Maybe again as a joke, but, you know. I've never seen the movie. Okay, fucking shoot the fucker. There we go. Is he dead? He's dead. We can just ignore it now. Our biggest Christian party removed the C from their name, which was nice. Still a shit party. We don't have any parties that are specifically Christian, because the thought of a party not being Catholic here would be baffling to people, I think. You know what? I agree, Johnny. I think this is actually quite good, considering what it is. I don't think this is actually that bad a game. I think it reviewed better than the movie. Ooh, gun upgrade. It reviewed better than the movie, and I can see why. It's actually not that terrible. It's actually just kind of mediocre. I would say this is a 5 out of 10. Maybe even higher. No. This is a 5 out of 10. It's weird, though, because a lot of Irish revolutionaries who, you know, in the 1910s got us independence were socialists. But that got kind of trampled down hard by the Catholic Church, who are not socialists. Like, you know, James Connolly and stuff. Very, very, I think Arthur, oh, what's the guy's name who founded Fianna Fáil? Anyway, there's a lot of socialists, but like, you know, they all kind of left.
Way too high. I'll never make it over.
That extractor fan's suction might just provide enough force. Jump into the stream. It should lift you high enough to make it over.
Oh, look at his little
Use the vortex from the ceiling fan to get over the...
Oh, look at his little
feet. You were
feet.
damaged by the ceiling fan.
They renamed themselves to the center or the middle, which is they're certainly not. Why do all weird right-wing parties call themselves centrists? It's very strange. Christian is better. Is the undercrowd over there becoming more atheist? Oh, absolutely, 100% yes. Even, I think older people are becoming more atheist even. Like, the amount of shit that has gone on with the church here, church attendance has never been lower. Like, the church is fucked here. What the fuck am I meant to do? Hang on. Hang on. Get away from this. This is a boss fight. Okay, I can't... Right. Oh, I need to shoot the sides. I understand. Come on, just fucking hit it. Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, that's... maybe that's time to kill the spider babies. Run, 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 run. Come on. Show me your flaps. Raise those flaps. There we go. It's a boss fight. Lovely. Are we done? We're done. That wasn't too bad. SaberSense Chip 25. I don't really know what they're about, to be honest. It's about hijacking the normal tag. Everyone else is crazy, but we're reasonable. Yeah, like Overton, I should say. Big tent politics. Blair's third way. Oh, Blair. Oh, Blair. Ugh. But yeah, I would say that everyone, like my grandparents are Catholic. They would say they are Catholic, right? Like everybody here, right? Yeah. That's all you can really say about Blair. Like, they are religious. They went to church every Saturday or Sunday. They would go to night mass on Saturday and sometimes Sunday too. Every week for 50 years, right? They were religious people. They stopped going to church 10 years ago, 5-10 years ago. They don't go to church anymore. And it was before my granddad had his knee problems. They were like, yeah, we're not fucking doing this anymore. Are you insane? Anyway, let's go through here.
Okay,
Not to be too grim, but some stuff happened in Ireland.
Should be able to make my way there.
Between like all those skeletons, and I'm not being metaphorical. I think it was the baby skeletons,
Hover out
right?
of the vortex before you are damaged by the ceiling
fuck.
fan.
Space out of the vortex. Okay, well first I'm gonna kill this. I think it was the 800 baby skeletons that finally was the nail in the coffin, and I'm not gonna go into it. How often do you go to church? I think I have been to church like twice in my life. I am not religious. I was not raised particularly religious. I went to religious schools because all schools are religious here, but I was never really religious. Ah, fuck me. Am I supposed to be going up here? What am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to fucking fly in through there, am I? Let's go, baby! This is the best action game I've ever seen. Space! Space! There we go. Oh! Oh god, that's so much worse! Okay, this might be rough. My nana still goes to church occasionally, but it's purely for social reasons. She still went regularly when they had a gay priest because she loved him, but he came out and the church kicked him out, so she doesn't care anymore. Aw, wholesome. I ate the body of Christ back in the day. I did my first communion or whatever. Tardigrade's orgasm. I think we figured out that they could. Space! Fucking space! Oh, fuck me. Jesus, it worked. I'm sure tardigrades can come if they want to. I always wanted... Oh, here's a fun fact. You know flying saucers? Those sweets for old people. Flying saucers are just communion wafers full of sugar, full of sherbet or whatever. Now all of my family is not in the church anymore. I used to be religious, never cursed or anything. Then I made gay friends, and well, when my pastor said it was wrong, I was like, well, that's stupid. Good for you. Some Australians do this weird thing where they'll be like, I'm Catholic or I'm Christian, by which they mean Protestant. That's a very... I associate that with America, but I guess Australia too. That I did not really hear the word Christian until I was in my teens, really. Like, you just don't... It's not a word that gets said here. Like, you say Catholic or Protestant. Now, that is because of regional troubles, let's say. But, like, you never say Christian. That's what I don't understand. Cracker is the body of Christ and wine is blood, but cannibalism is wrong. Yes. But yeah, there was like what was I saying? Oh yeah, the UFO things. The flying saucers, again, old people sweets. They made too many body of Christ biscuits or whatever they are, and filled them with sugar to market them and, you know, burn off extra stock. And now people like them, even though they're bad. Australians don't know what Protestant is unless they go to a Protestant church, so they think it's Catholic and Christian. I mean, yeah, there's so many more flavours of Protestant, I guess, is the reason, right? Like, there's so many flavours of Protestant. There's only just one Catholic. Every religious in my area is either Ukrainian Catholic, or Mennonite, some Lutheran, I guess. In my town right now, this will show how stereotypical Ireland can be. In my town has 8,000 people in it. There is... I think 7 churches. There's at least 6. There might be 7. And I'm gonna say a dozen pubs. Maybe more. Maybe I'm gonna say 6 churches, 12 pubs. It is a small town, right? And that is how many churches there are. Aren't Mennonites Amish? I think they're similar, aren't they? I think the Amish are something different. I can't remember. Do you guys have Mormons over there? Not really. We have Jehovah's Witnesses. Sometimes. I've gotten a couple of handwritten letters from them, but never had them knock at the door. And I don't think we have Mormons. I associate that with, like, the middle of America. Evangelical, which we had a very weird religion teacher of. My religion teacher was a born again, which you never see here. Born agains are so rare here. Born again Catholic, I think he was. So rare. Never see them anywhere. But, he was the religion teacher who showed all of a class of 15-year-olds, which I was a part of, Passion of the Christ in religion class. Nobody really liked him. We can never not be Menno because it's genetic-ish. Really? Is that a thing? My family is ex-Menno. Is it like Judaism, where it's kind of like ethno-religious? I have no idea what Mennonites are, to be honest, just to get that out. I knocked on a Jehovah's Witnesses door when I was a charity fundraiser. It was fun. I worked with Mormon twins. I felt really bad for them. They were pretty cool, but raised in the cult, and I don't think they felt they had a way out. That's a lot of them, right? We had to draw God. We had, up until I was 17 and graduated secondary school, we had religion classes at least once a week as part of state education. And when I say religion classes, it was Catholic classes. So, for the most part, we had one guy who didn't do that, who taught us about world religions and cultures. And he was a priest who got excommunicated because he tried to marry someone. They found out that he was in love with another teacher in the school, and they excommunicated him, so they just eloped. And everybody missed him. And then they replaced him with a weird mustache man who showed a Passion of the Christ and talked about hurling and Jesus a lot. It's not great, to be honest. Slow time. We need to get through here. Oh, fuck me. I thought it would just be automatic. I didn't realize I still had to dodge. Mormons do something else soaking. We mentioned soaking, I think yesterday? Or was it the day before? Oh, it might have been when Emma was here. We mentioned soaking. So maybe Friday? Yeah, we mentioned soaking and bouncing, or whatever it's called. Yeah, soaking was very fun. I mean, it doesn't sound fun, but it's fun to talk about. Soaking and then, like, people bouncing on the bed beside them so that it simulates sex as a loophole. It's very odd. There we go. Soaking. Soaking is when you put your genitalia together, whichever genitalia you have, and just kind of leave it there. Like, inside each other or whatever. Just kind of not moving. And then somebody will sometimes bounce on the bed beside you in order to simulate movement. It's very straight. Mormons need some help, I think. If you're Mormon, I hope you get out. Where am I supposed to go? That locked me out, but was I meant to turn off this thing? Where the fuck am I meant to go now? Hang on, what was that? So smart. I was thinking of that. I haven't talked about sounding in a while, but I haven't. It's been several days since I talked about sounding, I think. And this doesn't count. I'm only mentioning it. So not only are they premarital banging, but they're having orgies to save themselves from marriage. Yes, that's the idea. Am I meant to go back in here? Hang on. Slow time. I can go through. Where am I meant to... What do you want from me? That was... Oh, I meant to go back first. It's a children's game and I'm struggling. That's kind of embarrassing. Meant to go out here, maybe? Yeah, and guide the fly from out here. There we go. Oh, God, the fucking camera. It's not the... Oh, God, sorry. It's not the most intuitive controls in the world. It's been several days since I talked about sounding. Maybe I'll put up like a counter, like one of those workplace accident counters. I feel like that would raise more questions than it answers, though. That would, ironically, make me mention sounding a lot more, considering people would constantly be fucking asking about it. Oh, God. I keep thinking these are going to electrocute me, these things on the floor. I played the shit out of this. More than one person has played this. Again, it's actually not bad. It's not that bad. It's okay. I was actually hoping it was going to be worse.
Alright, I see the central heating hub.
This looks a lot, and this is high praise. This looks a lot like an area from Alien Isolation.
There, unless I want to get barbecued.
I think this game got similar review scores to Alien Isolation, by the way. It got like 7s out of 10s. Game journalism is broken, right?
Building schematics. The center of the hub has the heating ducts for the whole complex. Following the correct one should lead you right to the main Saberling offices.
Eating ducks. Cool. The guinea pig's very cute. It's fine. And then it speaks, and then Sam Rockwell's mouth comes out of it. I don't think Sam Rockwell is cute.
You'll need to find the shut-off
Yeah, kind
valves.
of, actually.
Check around the hub. There should be 4 of them.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell's kind of cute. Anyway, where am I going? I wasn't paying attention. Something about fucking tunnels. Alien Isolation is scary. I watched Emmy play it. I loved that game. Well, loved is strong. I liked that game a lot. I think it does suffer in the middle. There's a quite a boring stretch of a few hours. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Weapons and upgrades? I thought I got one of them recently. I thought I got like a plasma gun thing. Ammo? Oh, here we go. Max all ammo. No. Ammo capacity. There we go. That's what we got. Yes, please. And then... Sure. Why not? I don't really know why I'm bothering. Alien Isolation or Prey? Which wins? Prey, I think. I think Prey wins. I liked both a lot. But this shows how much I liked Prey. A game that I think is very underrated. And underrated review-wise and public perception-wise. After I finished Prey on stream, I went and replayed Prey on a harder difficulty, like right afterwards, and finished it again. I've really enjoyed... I did New Game Plus on a harder difficulty. I really enjoyed Prey. Alien Isolation, I really enjoyed, but I didn't do that. Although I guess it doesn't really... Because Alien Isolation is harder. It's not as, light-hearted, I guess. It feels like, you spend a lot of time hiding in cupboards in that game, so maybe it's not as replayable. Also, FML Media from childhood setting me up to date fuckboys in later life. He's weirdly hot in Charlie's Angels. I don't remember. Oh, it's an alarm clock. That's very clearly ripping off that, what's it called? War of the Worlds design. Just fucking die. There you go. Oh, there's more. Well, I have a new ammo charger in my gun. If I could hit you, that might help. Oh, they're actually quite weak to the bullets. Off driving home by, I'll have a good drive. I haven't driven in ages. I can drive. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I'm in one of these things. Okay, hang on. Out. Can I shoot in midair? I can, but it doesn't slow time like Breath of the Wild, so it's kind of difficult. I have a license. I passed my driving exam first time. Well, yeah, I passed both driving exams first time. You take 2 in Ireland, if you can know. As someone who's ace, what is a fuckboy? I don't think a fuckboy is even a sexual thing. A fuckboy is... It's more like a way of living your life, right? A fuckboy is somebody who's just like a bit of a scumbag. Kind of. Like a bit of a laddie scumbag is a fuckboy, I think. I've never been 100% sure myself, honestly. Manipulative, yeah. Like a manipulative prick kind of thing. Fuckboys are players. Oh, that fucking word. Love bombing, then ghosting or being abusive. Yeah. Just bad people, basically. Someone who ducks a lot and without the care of others. I'm pretty sure we used to call them players and scrubs when I was a young'un. Is that what the TLC... Basically, Shin? That's a name I have not heard in a long fucking time. Jesus. But yeah, kind of, I guess. He's what a weird guy that guy was. I think he's back on YouTube. I think there's a lot more than that with Shin. Yeah, Shin's like a predator, right? Anyway, I'm not gonna go into it. That's what TLC sang about Jazza. There's a song called... Oh, fuck, I'm so low on health. What the fuck has happened? Hang on, I need to pay attention. Oh, no! Don't kill the guinea pig! Fucking run! Shoot the jellyfish, you fucker! Oh, no! Run! Fucking hell! Oh, thank God. Okay, I think we made it. Anyone else? This is where I need to go? Okay, good. Lovely. The popes all have small dick energy. Can't imagine the popes being hung. You could argue that that's body shaming, but it's about popes, so fair enough. Gotta do the valve, okay. I'm shocked we have anybody that actually fucking knows what to do in this game, by the way. Valve. Where is the valve? Well, we can hack this, right? Can we shoot this to hack it? Yes, we can. Need to turn this off, maybe? Pull to release. Oh, this is just a lever. There we go.
Great. Pressure's dropping already. Only 3 more valves to go.
3?
Use the map screen to help you find your objective.
Oh my God, look at this disaster of a map. Oh no. Right, well there's one over there. Is there going to be more fucking nightmares? There is. I can see that. Oh no. Oh, we just missed this one earlier. The levels go on a bit. Well again, it's one of those things that's like, we have to pad this out or else people will, you know, not appreciate the money they spent. Oh, we've actually cleared out a decent amount of this. I just wasn't paying attention. I thought there was like a specific thing we were going for. They're just everywhere. Okay, there's only one more.
Only 1 more valve left.
And it's around here. Alright, it's not too... Ah! Fuck no, I can't really... Okay, those jellyfish need to go immediately. Oh, we got some health back. Amazing. This is the Dark Souls of guinea pig related media. I hated saying that as much as you heard hearing it. We can probably just go down here, right? Doesn't look like there's much around. Anything gonna burst out? Yeah, stuff's gonna burst out. Of course it is. Is it just the little bug boys? No! Come on, you fucker. And then whip. I actually have to pay attention. It's so annoying. Ah! Fuck. There we go. Lovely. We're masters of this. Is that it?
Shutdown complete. Heating system now returning to normal.
Yay.
Good work, Darwin.
Mole? Is that a mole? Did I just see a mole come out of this vent?
Trust me, I know everything about this
And then it disappeared.
Good to have you back, old mole.
And, good to be back.
Pressure has returned
I'm
to
kind
normal.
of...
Access the heating
Why is
hub and use
Quagmire
the
on the
ducts
radio?
to exit
I'm
the
kind of
basement.
interested in where the plot's going. I hate myself. I kind of despise myself. I'm kind of interested to know the backstory of why the mole has been gone for so long. What shady business were they getting up to? Anyway. Oh, is it a really bad pun and they're actually just a mole? Like, in terms of, like, internal corporate spying. Or where am I meant to go? Somewhere around here. You gotta beat it now. I don't know, maybe. I'll be live again tomorrow, but not with this. Because Emma's here, and I would not subject her to these puns, or whatever the fuck's going on in this game. We will be finishing... what's it called? Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PS1, and moving on to something else. I'm thinking that new Supermassive game. The Devil Inside Me, or whatever it's called. The Devil in Me. I keep getting it wrong, hang on. Is it called The Devil in Me or The Devil Inside Me? Is The Devil Inside Me maybe a sort of erotic fiction version of it? The Devil in Me. Okay, this one. Good. Known simply as The Devil in Me is a 2022 interactive drama survival horror video game developed by Supermassive Games. The sequel to Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes, and, you know, those other games. It's called I Would Like the Devil Inside Me, Please. You made it far more sexual. Daddy Devil, please? Is that what it's called? Ooh, Daddy Devil. Sorry, I hate saying that word. I hate the word daddy. Oh, hate it. so much. My partner realized the mole is voiced by Professor Frink from The Simpsons. Is he? Oh, is that Hank Azaria? I think Hank Azaria voices like half the characters in The Simpsons. I like Hank Azaria. Okay, he's good and stuff.
Fucking minging.
Me and my friends just trying to get each other killed. I love playing co-op in those games.
Minging.
We will be playing co-op, I think, with it. I mean, assuming that's an option. We've never played one on stream before, and this one has pretty poor reviews, but that's part of the fun, I think. So yeah, we'll be playing that probably. Or something else, I'll see. Other than that, I don't know. On Monday, I will either be playing more of this, more of Pentiment, because I want to get through that, because I'm really enjoying it, or a cursed Red Riding Hood game that I also got on Steam, which is like a fucked up visual novel thing. It might be fun. So one of those three. I need to go soon, by the way. I have stuff to do, and also, for the past... You may have noticed me wiggling or squirming in my seat. For the past, I'm going to say 25 minutes, my bladder has been on the verge of exploding. But I keep going, I'll just finish in like 5 more minutes. I'm over 3 hours. I'll just finish in like 5 more minutes, and then I just haven't finished. So, you know, it's been a weird few minutes for me. TMI. Piss. Ah, fuck me. You pig. You know what? I'll show the pigs before I go as well. While I'm getting a raid ready or whatever, I'll go pick up a pig and show a pig. Because, you know, it's a guinea pig game. Do I have a... Oh, I have infrared vision with Tab. Oh my god, it's Alien vs Predator. Now that's a game. I think the first one's free as well on GOG or something. Go play Aliens vs Predator. That's a good game. I played a lot of AVP 2 as a kid. I think it was already kind of old when I played it, but I really enjoyed that. I think I liked playing the alien most. Fuck me, where am I going? It is hard to see. This is not good night vision. I kind of just look like a broken texture in Morrowind. Gotta dress them up in spy gear. I do have little Christmas hats for them, that I'll put them in at some point. I have, I think one's right here. Quite dusty. I have tiny little Christmas hats. Big-sized Christmas hats. Apparently in the movie, the mole is voiced by Nicolas Cage, but they couldn't get him back. That's the one they couldn't get back? Because that sounds like Sam Rockwell. And I think that's Penelope Cruz. And that's the guy they couldn't get back? 2009 era Nicolas Cage? What was he doing? Fuck me. I think that might have been the height of his, like, I need to take every role offered to me by law because otherwise the IRS will kill me kind of stuff. You know, because he bought too many dinosaur skulls. National Treasure 3? Is that still not out? I think that's still getting made, right? I kind of like the National Treasure movies. They're really bad, but in a fun way. Am I meant to go up here or am I back at the start? Fuck me, that section was infuriating. Cool. Good, we're done. Can I buy anything? Weapons and upgrades, health. Ooh, can I get more? Replenish health. Whatever. Ammo capacity. Ooh, I can get that more and more. And maps. Sure, whatever. Maps. I've returned. How's the pig game? It's honestly been alright. I didn't even know it was a thing. National Treasure 1 and 2 are fine. Like, they're not good movies, but they're entertaining. A bit like The Mummy. The Mummy is not a good movie, but it's a joy to watch. Right? You watch The Mummy and go, I'm having fun. I think National Treasure is less fun. I'll just say that. But, you know, similar vibe to me. You know, you watch The Mummy and you just look at Brendan Fraser being goofy and you go, I'm having a good time. I don't care that it's not very good. It's fine. Mummy's a great movie. The Mummy is elevated by the cast being goofy and knowing exactly how bad it is. So much fun when the Beatles entered the skin. That gave me nightmares as a kid. Genuinely. Omid Jalili getting eaten by beetles at the first time they see them scared the fuck out of me when I was very small. Fuck off! Show me your flaps. There we go.
Hit it where it hurts.
Are you dead now? No, I think you have one more shot left in you. Come on. Come on, expose your flaps, please. Come on, show me those flaps. Oh, yeah, lift those flaps. Come on. There we go. Now you should. I think they only need 3 shots. Run! They will explode! For fuck's sake. Flaps is a pretty unpleasant word, I'm aware. Nobody likes the word flaps. People go on about the word moist, nobody likes flaps. And when you pair them together, it's particularly bad. Only Trossa can make this game sexual. There is nothing sexual about guinea pigs at all. They're one of the least sexy animals. The cluster rifle. Ooh, a cluster rifle. That sounds kind of fun. Hang on. Can I go back and just buy that now? Please tell me you have a sexualized mix. I have not. I would never use. Cluster rifle. Ooh, rapid fire plasma weapon. Oh, it costs fucking loads. Oh my god. Never mind. Let's go then. How do I leave? Is this where I'm meant to go? I don't know where I'm meant to go. Up there? What, am I meant to click this? Is the fly meant to hit the button? Yes. There we go.
Rep team.
All set here to monitor
I feel bad for Frodo and the other one.
Listen up, D. I got some hot new gear from Ben, and I'll be with you in a New York minute.
Just don't drop it.
I like their little feet, but their faces are off in this game.
I'm eating now, and it's going well. Hurley, spare us, okay?
Right, save game, and that's where I'll call it. Let's save slot 1, overwrite. I'm gonna go get the pigs. I'm gonna get the pigs. I'm gonna show the pig. And I don't know if I ever want to quote, please expose those flaps. Sometimes you just gotta expose those flaps. Give Emma back. Emma's gone right now. I'm alone and I'm cold and I'm frightened and my bladder is so full. I'm gonna get the pigs and then we'll raid somebody. Enjoy the back of this pig. Pigs, where are you? Hello, pig. I have returned with pigs. Ugh. Now this is slightly awkward because I'm going to be typing one hand. Hang on. Oof, you need to go up. I know. Oh my god, pig. There. You need to go like this while I select somebody to raid. Right, I've made a mistake. Who's streaming? You're streaming. Ooh, a game that is really bad but fun to watch. Hang on. Let me copy. Copy. No, not copy link. Oh my fucking god. Go back. Copy. Text. And then /raid. Control V. Backspace. And then click. There we go. So, hello, you can see pigs. Oh my god. Thank you for watching. I'll be live again tomorrow with Emma. Look at your squishy little face. Look at your little face. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. Anyway, goodbye. One looks like she's chewing something. She has a mouthful of hay. Anyway, let's go. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. Like I said, live tomorrow at 1. Emma will be here. Bye. I'm going to go to the bathroom now. I'll put the pigs down first. Bye.